Hello, 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 everybody. It's Christine Bertram. I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And I just got a coin. On cue. I got a text message or I got an email. That is my Mario. I get so many people asking me about my Mario ringtone. I think it takes people back to their childhoods. And I love collecting my coins every time I get an email or a text. And then I say I'm getting my dudes up, right? Like your guys, when you get 100 coins, you got to get a new dude so that your lives kept going. Yeah, that's what I say. Anyways, yay, we're here for the game night. I did this class last night in person. When I do the in-person version, it's called Lucky Hand. And I had some lovely ladies here last night, and we played different kinds of card games. They're slightly different. And so tonight, though, what we do is we play, everybody gave me their 5 lucky numbers between 1 and 30, except for one person. And I assigned her numbers for her. So we'll see how she does. I just randomly picked some numbers and I left them to her in a message. So we'll see how that goes. I thought there were 2 people that didn't give me their numbers as of this morning, and I thought I emailed them, but I missed the boat on that, you guys. So I was able to get a hold of one, and the other one we assigned numbers. But we're going to play lucky numbers in a little bit. And I've got Kelly here with me. I don't know if you can see her. She's waving over there. She's working on stuff for me as she's the most amazing multitasker around. So she not only is going to be helping me man everybody's numbers, but she is going to be working on everything else that is on the to-do list at the same time. So it's awesome. So I am excited. There's a whole bunch of you guys here already. I can't believe it. You guys are like early bird gets the worm. Well, you guys, I was an early bird today. I was up at 6:30 because I had a foot appointment for my good foot now, which is still my bad foot, at 7:15. And I told this, I'm like, who schedules appointments at 7:15? He's like, you know what? People take them because they can get their appointment done before they need to go to work. And I'm like, it was the only appointment left. And this was booked 3 weeks ago. I was like, so numbers for Carmen Melendez? Yes, I have numbers for Carmen Melendez. They're if you go to the Google Drive and the general information folder, okay. There's one for game night, okay. And they're at the bottom. They're also in Facebook Messenger. She sent them to me in Messenger. Okay. So you can find them in Messenger. Is she asking for them?
No, there's none on the spreadsheet.
I mean, yeah, so they are in the Google, they're in both spots.
I will find them somewhere.
So I had my foot appointment, and so I was back home by 9 o'clock, and I'm like, what do I do? Do I go back and take it? You guys, and I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. I was a bad person, bad girl. I was so ecstatic that I made it through all the class registrations by 4 a.m. this morning, and I got 2.5 hours, or not even, 2 hours of sleep. And I thought, do I take a nap, or do I keep working? And I decided to just keep hammering through things, and I made it till 4:30. And at 4:30, I said, I can't function anymore. I need a nap. So I got a little nap in, and I think that helped. At first, when I woke up,
you came out of it great.
I came out of it great. At first, when I woke up, I'm like, I'm not ready to wake up. And then it was like, okay, we got to go. So Glenn was here, Gina's husband. And Gina, if you guys didn't hear the news, Gina had an emergency appendectomy last weekend. She wasn't feeling she was fine when I saw her. We had Thanksgiving together on Thursday. And then on Friday, she said she wasn't feeling good. And she said that it didn't rupture or burst, but she got lucky. But so she borrowed the wheelchair that I'm borrowing. So Glenn came to pick up the wheelchair. Oh, yeah. But he was here at 5 o'clock, and I was like, okay, we got to go. Well, it's next. And then woke me up really fast. So now I'm probably like a little bit of a live wire, you guys, talking really fast. Hello, Sherry Martin. Hello, Sherry Ott. I got to talk to both of you in the last couple days and today. There's Mary Novak. Hello, Jamie Kirkpatrick. Hi, Chris Robinson. And she's early. I'm pretty sure I have your numbers. Mike shredded where I had them written down. And hopefully they're the same numbers that we have. So for those of you who filled out the Google form, I'm pretty sure that you probably would have received an email with them in your inbox, because I think I have it set up that you get an email confirmation. So hopefully. There's Susan Devine from Pennsylvania. Yay. She was excited to see me live tonight. I'm excited to see you with me too. And there, you guys, the names are not everybody's names anymore. There's Sarah Merchant. Hi, Sari Stewart. Hi, Barbara Gavi. And there's Doris Munson, and Sherry Everett is with us. And it's Trisha. Yours is going to take me a little bit to remember yet that you're random threads. I think I'll get it, but I might need help on that one. Hi, Nancy Mole. And there's Patty. Patsy Bischoff. Aunt Patty, yep. And there's Debbie Gass. Hi, Kari Dwyer. Andy and Dawn's with us. Carmen Melendez, yay. And Melanie Foy. Mary Lemke, long time no talk. Donna Palazzola. And there's Bonita. I got yours memorized. Hi, Lynn Beasley. Hi, Wanda. There's Laura Sullivan. Mary, I said hello already. Oh, there's Kimberly. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many people. Hi, Susan Ray Hendricks. And there's Bridget Rowe. Hi, Pat Smothers. And Deb Norman, snowy and cold Iowa. You guys, when I drove home this morning, it was 9 degrees. And I can feel around where I'm sitting that the cold air is coming through the electric outlets. I can feel a little drafty. And we insulated the heck out of this building. And I still feel cold air coming through. My fingers are little popsicles. Yes, lots of prayers for Gina. Definitely. She needs them. I talked to her today, and she actually said today was the first day that she feels normal, somewhat normal again, because they had her on so many different medications. So I hope she recovers quickly too. Hi, Connie Moore. And there is Karen Wetstein. Hi, Donna Grushki. And yay. All right. And there's Gwen Goda from Hawaii. Yay. So excited, you guys. We have a team meeting on Sunday, and we do a potluck, and Gwen wanted to be part of the potluck. And so she sent us treats special from Hawaii that are in that box over there. So she's got one for everybody that's going to be here. So that's super cool, Gwen. We really appreciate that. So yay. All right. Well, I have Kelly here until 7:45. So I'm not going to have lots of chitty chatties on the beginning. She has to get home for the boysies, and she did some homework on the front end. She helped me pull, because it's the first live of the month. It is the 4th today. And so she pulled my information for the monthly creative challenge, the class card challenge, the mystery card names, the VIPs. I pulled everybody who placed a $50 greater order in November, and we're going to do some drawings for that. And so we're going to do our normal end of the month or beginning of the month drawings. And so stick around for that. And I also had anybody who did the door prize form. I pulled it this morning after I got back from my foot appointment. That was one of the things that was on my to-do list. So I got everybody's that submitted for the door prize form. I pulled it at like around 9 o'clock this morning. So I've got that. So after the class is done, we're definitely going to go over the drawings. So I do have, though, like one of the things that I want to make sure I catch everybody. I've been a little busy bee. I think that I got everything published for the month of December. All the classes are published, meaning on the Facebook, on my website. Emails are being sent, scheduled. All that stuff is scheduled. So all that stuff is being sent out, and we made it through. I think we had 70 class registrations that came in between Tuesday of last week and today. And the last time I looked this morning at 4 a.m., we were caught up on those. I do have a couple people that didn't do the class registration, but I know that I need to get some emails back to like Jean Shoot and Susie Fenlater. I got a couple people yet that didn't fill out the registration form. But if anybody wants to get in on any other classes for December, we still have leftovers of all the classes. For this class in particular, we have 4 left that I'm aware of. And monthly class, like at least 20. The Let's Just Stamp 20, the bundle class 20, and so there's plenty. Normally, in months past, since September, we usually have about 100 people that are registering, but I know it's the holiday season. December gets busy for people, and so there's about 30 people that didn't normally register, but I was so excited. I have the means now to reach out to those people and say, hey, if you still want to register, we have the bandwidth that we can do a fast response and get your packages out. Tomorrow is a big shipping day, and anybody who we can ship tomorrow, we're going to ship tomorrow. And then if you're on my team or getting the Technique Club class or Gina's classes or Julie's classes, we've got you slated for shipping on Monday. So everything's shipping between tomorrow and Monday, which is super cool. But on the resources tab, one of the things I always like to look at, if you guys haven't gotten used to looking at this is what I'm calling my whiteboard, where I can, thanks,
I love
Kelly.
it. Sorry.
So she's like printing. It's all good.
timing.
It's all good. So this is what I call my whiteboard. So I was trying to find a way to communicate with you guys so that, hey, this PDF tutorial has been sent out or it hasn't been sent out, stuff. So that I wasn't always getting 5 people or 10 people asking me the same question. I thought, well, I'm just going to make announcements. Okay, so that's why I started this maybe about, back in October. and I started to date stuff, and I'm trying to keep it fresh and current so that there's not old news on here. But you guys, and I even predated some. You guys, look at me being proactive. December 6th hasn't even happened yet. And I was like, well, I can't have everything dated the 4th because I felt like that was weird. Because then it'd be like, why didn't I just put them all in one thing? So I post it, is it post dating? I think, yeah. So I put that I'm already planned that the January class showcase is going to be set for December 22nd at 10 a.m. And I have a team meeting this Sunday for my team. The Be Happy Stampers, it's a holiday gathering. It's at 3 p.m. So just a reminder for my team, and we're doing a white elephant. And I've made a note that the December registrations that were submitted via the Google form are up to date. And as of the 3rd, this PDF for this class was emailed out to everybody, and it was added to the Inspiration Hive. Yay! Okay, so that's what I've got. There are some other announcements in here too, in case anybody still wants to get registered for anything in December. That's the easy button. Go to the word here, there. And I think for the Christmas Stamp-a-Stack, you guys, thank goodness that we had 8 more kitted up because we're down to 1 now. And Memories and More is officially gone. And Kelly has 1 day or 12 days of crafting fun left. And I talked to her about it today, and she said she'd be willing. So the way that was set up, it was free with an order, or if you were on the team, you could buy it. And she said that she's putting it out there into the universe that if anybody wants to buy the last one, not just Be Happy Stampers, because she's given the bees plenty of opportunity to have their first dibs at it, that if anybody's wanting to get it, that you should let me know tonight or let her know tonight. If you want it shipping in with the packages that are going out, if you have a package going out, we could always add it to that. The cost was $35 and it would be $2 for shipping. So if you want to get that, I think the best way to do this is to comment in here so I can see it. All right. And Susan Ray Hendricks, maybe Kelly will write this down for me. Susan Ray Hendricks would like to sign up for the IPS class on the 22nd. So Susan, I will send you an email after class or tomorrow confirming that.
So that's the December IPS?
Yep, December IPS. Yep. So Susan Ray Hendricks, I'll send you an email. You can always send me an email too, but so I can definitely reach out to you and let you know to send $41 for that whenever you have a chance. So perfect. All right, Sherry Stewart, too late. Always forgot that form. I always forget the form. Oh yeah, you guys are talking about the door prize form. So it was Sandy Coy Emery who actually reminded me of it, I think Monday afternoon. And I think on Tuesday morning, I posted a Facebook post and I sent when I sent the PDF tutorial, I sent a reminder. Oh, I sent a reminder. I don't know. I feel like I emailed it and I posted it. So I think we had about 20 or 25 people that filled it out. So that wasn't so bad. All right. So she had, I'm just looking back. I might have, did you see me? Patricia Settle. Yes, I think so. We got your registration done. I'm not quite certain now what you're asking about because I scrolled back up. And there's a Lore Cavett from Arlington, Washington. I don't know your name yet, so I'm like not certain. So, so you guys, the names at the front end with the @ sign are just too hard for me. Okay, and let's see here. I'm just seeing if Donna said she put the check in the mail tomorrow. Perfect, you will be. That's awesome. Perfect. No worries, you guys. It was on me. I didn't do registrations last week like I thought I would do. I took more time to focus on my foot and my family and Thanksgiving, and I didn't start registrations literally until Sunday night. And so between Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, they got done. I was anticipating working on them last Tuesday and Wednesday, and it just, the holidays happen, you guys, right? It's like I want to enjoy some time too of not focusing on stamping stuff. And so yeah, so I'm not in any hurry. Donna, I trust you, you guys. I know where you live, right? So I might not know where you live, but I know how to get to where you live. I can follow the Google Maps really easily. All right. So what is there a door prize form different than giving you our numbers? Yes, I have done that every time since 2020. We have, so we started doing game nights in May of 2020. So this is going on 5.5 years of game nights. So, and we usually do 3 to 4 a year. It started off doing 4 a year and that was too much for us. So we are doing 3. And with everyone, there's the same door prize form. It's the same link every single time. And what happens is like a week or 2 days or some amount of time before I always say, hey, don't forget to fill out the door prize form. And so I will be pulling a couple names off of that door prize form for some different prizes like embellishments or ribbon. So yeah, it's just some extra ways that I can give back to you guys. So I thought I registered when I gave you my numbers. I thought it would be automatic. So the reason, yes, everybody who gave me their 5 luck, you guys don't stress about the door prize form, okay? Needless to say, it always happens that somebody feels like they missed out on the door prize form. It's okay. You paid for the game tonight. We're going to play 5 games. I've got the prizes. I'm going to show them to you here in a moment. And what happens is a way for me to get feedback from people to help grow my business. I have a door prize form that everybody is welcome to fill out. If you're part of the Stampin' Game Night group, that's where I posted it, and it was in an email. And I just said, hey, if anybody wants to fill out for an extra door prize, and it asks, like, do you have a demonstrator? Do you have a demonstrator that are you a demonstrator? Do you have a demonstrator that you're working with, or are you looking? So it's a way for me to kind of find if there's people out there that are looking for me, maybe, right? So that's where I use it for. So, so what I'm gonna do, because a lot of you are saying that you missed that, what I'll do is I'll take everybody who registered and I'll do a couple door prizes from everybody who registered first, and then I'll go to that door prize form, and I always do one for every 20. So if there's only 20 names, I'll pull one off of there, and then I'll go off of the form where people actually registered and paid for this event, and I'll pull a few names off of there, okay? So then you didn't have to do anything extra special for it, okay? All right, it's just so you guys understand why I use the door prize form. It's been there, it's the same form, the same link since the beginning of time. And so can you add the door prize form link in the class registration in the future? It is. It definitely is, you guys. Like, it's there. I'll show you here. I'll take 30 seconds and I will show you that it's in the form, Sherry. It is underneath the events. When you go to the events calendar and you go to December 4th, Stampin' Game Night, here's the cover photo. It says how to register. Welcome to the next game night. Register online by this date. Also, please submit your 5 lucky numbers here. And don't forget to fill out the door prize drawing to be entered for prizes. Click here. And then it takes you to the door prize form. And this is where it asks you for your name, address, information, and then that question at the end of, are you interested in any of this? And are you any of this? So it's always been in there from day one. It's also in every email that I send about it too. So when you go to class emails and I sent you about, that's here, the game night, if you go down, it's in the email right here. It says, don't forget to fill out the door prize drawing to be entered for prizes. Click here. So I did. It was in the emails and and then I posted on top of it again. So it got sent to you in the PDF tutorial, the first email I sent, the reminder email. And so it was there. Sorry, it's there. But I appreciate you trying to help me stay on it. Sometimes I do miss things, but that time I was like, yep, it's there. All right, Susan Ray Hendricks, thanks so much for sending me money. I appreciate that a lot. So, all right. So Sherry Stewart and everybody else, it is there. I promise it was there. So now you know for the future. So look at it as a learning exercise, and just know for any time I do a game night, just look for that extra little clause that says, don't forget to fill out for the door prize. So, all right. So what we're going to do, because I only have Kelly for about an hour and a half, we only have 3 cards tonight. So when Diane and I were designing these cards, we feature here the Jar of Joy. When we were designing them, we're like, oh my gosh, there's not a lot of focal images. There's really a snowman, the ornaments, and then the cookies. And I was like, oh man. So normally we do 4 cards for game night. And when we started to design these, I'm like, oh, I think we should just do 3. But I felt like I was shorting you guys some change if we only gave you 3 cards, because God forbid we don't do 4 card kits. And game night's usually 4 cards. And so I felt bad only giving you 3. So then I thought to myself, well, let's just double them. So we're calling this a make a card, send a card game night, because now you guys got 6 cards, 3 designs and 2 of each card. And what happens is, I know there are people that they make cards and then they don't send them because they like to keep them for samples. Do you know anybody like that, Kelly? Yeah. Everybody? Like, they don't like to send them because they want to save it for a sample like that. I get it. So here's the case for this one, you guys. You don't get 4 designs, but you get 3 designs and you get 2 of each card. So we designed them in a way so that you get 6 card kits. And when you open this up, you'll see you have 6 envelopes. You have enough DSP to do all 6 cards, and then a little left over. You get a roll of ribbon, and then you'll get these sparkle gems. And that's what they look like. So very good. So, and I know that we just gave these out in an ink, paper, scissors last month, but these gems were out of stock for a long time. They came back, they went out of stock, and then they came back. So I'm guessing that people didn't get their fill of them. So it was okay to do this really pretty gem a couple times for in a product-based class. And the girls last night said that they love these gems because they are thinner and they're really easy on the mail. So I love that so good. So you like that we use a set. So the reason that this set came out is because we did the sweet jars for July's game night, and I'm down to 2 left. I still have 2 left in case anybody really is loving on the jars. And it's, I think that Lisa, you just got one. So now I have 2 left. And this came out, I think, as an online exclusive in July. And we decided, I think, at the end of that game night that it would be good to use this for this game night. So that's how that came to be. It was a team effort with that one. You can use them beyond the holidays. You betcha. And so Deanne Dodd said, can I still play tonight and get cards? So Deanne Dawn, if you want to do game night with me and play tonight, I'm going to say yes, because I have 4 of this class still available. And if you could do me a huge favor, and if anybody else too, like you guys have a few minutes yet before we get rocking and rolling, the cost for class tonight mailed is $46. So Deanne, if you want to pop a check in the mail and send it to me for $46, if you could do me a favor and instant message me your 5 lucky numbers between 1 and 30.
1 and 6.
I don't know why I was thinking 1 and 6. I don't know why I was thinking, but I was just trying to think I was thinking 2 thoughts at the same time. I was wondering, could you send Kelly? I don't know if you have Kelly's contact information. Kelly's manning the booth right now, let's say. So so Deanne Dawn, yes, if you want to do anybody else too, last call, like to get on the game. So I'm going to show you really quick too. So this is what we're going to use tonight. But for the prizes, you guys didn't even see the prizes. I think I talked about them, but these are the new stamp cases. They're not really cases, they're sleeves. And I got 5 bundles. They're from the new spring mini catalog and or online exclusives that are launching in January. So if you're a demonstrator, you were able to pre-order these just like I was, and that's what I decided to use for the bundles tonight. So we have the Endless Love stamp set and die set. So it says a bundle. So this is one of the prize packages. So for those of you who are registered and paid, Random Threads. Is that Trisha Fagley, right? Yes, Trisha Fagley. Yes. Yep, Trisha. Yep. Random Threads. I think you're Trisha. Yep. Trisha, I sent you an email this morning, and then I sent you another email today that we had you down for game night. And I sent you your bill or your amount due via email. So yes, you're in for game night tonight. So you just got to send me payment yet. You guys, there's so many people that need to send payment yet. I'm okay with that. But Trisha, you're one, and there's a bunch of people. I didn't get through registrations until 4 a.m. And so I'm okay with you guys all playing, even though you didn't pay yet. You know that you owe. And I've always very trusting with everybody. So it's all good, guys. So Endless Love is one of the prizes. So for those of you who are registered with me to take class, pay attention because you can get in on the prizes. So Easter Basket is another stamp set and die set that is in the spring mini. And I believe Endless Love is as well. Email and sent you an email back for game night. Yeah. And I think I emailed you too. So, but yes, Trisha, I've got you in. You've got Trisha Fagley's numbers. I'm pretty positive. Trisha, I think we have your numbers. You filled out the registration form for the numbers. So I think we have it. Sweet Bugs are so adorable. I think people are liking this set so much. It's a Sweet Bugs photopolymer stamp set and then the dies that go with it. And so that is one of the bundles. Chris Robinson sent you a check today. Perfect. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. This one's called Nature Symphony. This is another suite that is in the mini catalog. Yeah, Trisha Fagley, Kelly just confirmed we have your numbers, so we're all good to go. I just remembered the question I need to answer. I can punch your own jar. Okay, good. Okay, well, we should probably talk about that. Lovely Arrangements is the 5th bundle. So for those of you who are registered for game night tonight, these are the 5 bundles that we are playing for. So how it works is that 5 different people are going to win. That's how we've always done it. We love for as many people to win as possible. And since there's 5 awesome bundles, what we'll do is so each person will, like, sometimes it works out that 5 unique people win just by how it works out. But sometimes somebody has some really lucky numbers and they win twice. And what happens is they'll get they don't technically they don't win a bundle twice, but they'll get a consolation prize and we'll have somebody else win a bundle. So that's how that works. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But Donna said that punching her own. So on the form that you guys filled out for the door prize numbers, if you filled it out, one of the questions was, do you need me to punch your white jars for you? I can't stamp your jars, but I can punch your jars. And I need to look at that yet tonight. Can you make me a note that, like, check the jars, who needs their jars punched? And so I have this jar punch, right? And so what I can do is punch out your white jars for you if you need them. And mostly, like 75% of people don't need that, but I'll look at that form because that was the question on the form. All right. Deanne Dawn, I messaged you because I don't have Kelly's information. Okay, so here you go. Kelly, I'm going to pass this over to you, and you can see if you've got Deanne Dawn's numbers are right here. They're on my phone here. Perfect. Thanks, Deanne Dawn. We got your numbers. I'm giving them to Kelly right now. Okay, so because so we got talked about 3 card designs. We have 5 games, and my goal is to cut the paper for all the cards with you in class. And then what we're going to do is make one of each of the cards. I don't need to make both cards with you guys. So what we're going to do first is we're going to play 2 games of numbers. And then we're going to make a card. We're going to play 2 games, make a card. And then we're going to play 1 game. And then we'll make the last card. I think that's how we'll do it. And so that should maximize Kelly's time here. Because my most important goal for her, thank you so much. So Deanne, we got your numbers. They're logged. You're good to go for tonight. I will save one of these classes for you, and it'll be mailing out on Monday. So, all right. So our goal is to have Kelly here because there are people who reached out to me that signed up for class, and they said, I have this that came up. This thing came up. Family. It always happens, you guys. You think you're gonna make it for class, and then all of a sudden life happens, and that is just the way the cookie crumbles. So Kelly's here watching, and we made a deal. Anybody that can't be participating with us live will watch numbers, and if they win, they just get what's left at the end. And so present to pick your prize, but not have to be present to win, right? Because everybody's paid the registration fee. That includes you having your numbers played and watched. And if it can't be by you, that's why Kelly's here. So yay to Kelly. She has not missed a game night with me since day 1.
And it's gotten better as
yeah. And I know one time she couldn't make it on the day on a Thursday, so we switched game night to Wednesday, which was an odd thing, having an in-person class on a Thursday night and the live on Thursday. My whole week got messed up that week because it was just all messed up at the back end. So yay. All right. Hi, Yvonne. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. So let's drop the camera down, drop it like it's hot, and let's talk about, we're going to do 2 games first, okay? So everybody who's doing the numbers with me, you want to make sure that you have them handy. And what Kelly did for me is she went through one of the mini catalogs, and she so graciously cut out all these icons, images, pictures, and she numbered these all 1 through 30. So I've got 30 different numbers here, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these upside down, and I'm going to swirl them around. Kimberly says thank you. I'm going to swirl them around like I just don't care. And I'm going to start picking numbers. Now, these are a little bit bigger than what we've used in the past, but that's okay. I might need to make myself a little more space, more room here, but that's okay. They're better to see you with, my pretty, right? Isn't that what we say? With better glasses. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number, all right? And let's pretend I pick number, I'm not going to say any number because I don't want to like jinx anything, because people say, well, don't say my number because now I'm not going to get that number. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number, like I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to say that number. Now, if you, I'm just going to say, hypothetically say it's 31. It wasn't an option, so not to confuse you, but I say the number, and that is one of your 5 numbers. You're going to write the word or the letter S. So we're playing stamp, not bingo. So you're going to do the letter S. Great. Say I call another number, you don't have it. Nothing. I call another number, you don't have it. But let's say the 4th number I call, you have it. And so now you've got 2 numbers. So then you're going to type ST into the comments. And then if you have a third number, it's STA. And then a fourth number is STAM. And then when I call all 5 of your numbers, you're going to write stamp in the comments and post it. And at that time, though, I'll know that because Kelly will also be watching with me, and I kind of like slow the roll a little bit. And then like we wait for you guys to catch up. So that's how we know that we don't keep calling numbers, right? So Kelly has dual roles. And then you just tell us what you want for your bundle. Now, if 2 people get stamped at the same time, we're going to do a showcase showdown. And we're going to assign a number to one person and another number to the other person. And we're going to do a random number generator so that the person that gets the number generator gets the prize, the bundle prize. And then the second person will get a consolation prize. So I don't have any of the consolation prizes picked out. I went back to the house to get something and I forgot to pull like the random prizes of ribbons, embellishments, gems. What I'll do is I'll surprise you guys with something that's out of the holiday mini catalog or the annual catalog that's current for those extra bonus prizes. Okay? That's what I'll do for the door prize drawings at the end too. So hopefully that all makes sense. Did I forget anything? Everything good?
No, I'm fine. I have a good idea.
Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. Can I take 2 seconds?
Okay, do you recognize it?
Mm-hmm. It's from the
product of the month.
month.
Yeah.
Are you plugged in?
Nope.
Okay. So you guys, can I show? Okay. So
No secrets.
No secrets here. You guys. Yeah.
Here, let's make it bigger.
So
You got it.
if you guys saw, Stampin' Up came out with something called the product of the month, and I meant to talk about that earlier, and I completely forgot. But it started on Tuesday. Completely confused a lot of people because we all, including this one right here, me, thought it started on Monday, and I went to go get my product of the month at like 7 p.m. and it said it was out of stock, and I almost had a bird, thinking, how is this even possible? How is this possible? They ran out already. And I had to call Tracy Sorge, and she's like, Chris, they talked about this. It's not going to be available starting until Tuesday. I'm like, okay, calm down. Came down like 10 levels because I'm like, how can I be organizing this amazing swap and be the one that doesn't get it on the first month? Like, this didn't make any sense to me, but I'm so happy. It started on Tuesday. So if you spend $75, you are eligible to purchase the product of the month for $5. And myself and Kelly and 8 of our friends, our stamping buddies, are coming together to do a collective tutorial. So anybody who purchases $75 from me or Kelly or these other 8 lovely ladies, or if you're on our team and you do $75 on your own account, you'll get access. You'll get this tutorial. Say, yay, it's extra. It's so cool. All right, so Kelly's working on the graphic for it, and that's what we're called. We're going to call the, you got to get the word the, right? So the Stampers Society. So yay. So she pulled some of the graphics and the artwork, and so very cool. So if you
like it.
Yeah, and here's
I like when
it's
You
all
should
coming
see
together.
what it used to be. It
Didn't look like that.
an
So
outbreak.
Bigger Tigger made it over, you guys, to help with the drawing of the numbers. And so the Stampers Society is what we're calling ourselves. And right now there are 10 of us. And by the end of the month, we all have to have our project tutorials in. And it's not just cards. It's not just 3D projects. It could be anything that uses the product of the month. And those who place that order by the last day, they are eligible to get it from us, and we'll email it by the 5th or the 7th, or we haven't set the official date yet. But yay! Just an extra way for those people that support us in our businesses to get something back. So yay! All right. Okay, so you guys, this is what I've got now. I've got the most handsome young man right here in front of me, and he's like, Mom, I don't want to move. I want to help you. You're in my spot. Oh, you want the blankie. Oh, here, I know what you want. Let's go down here. You want your blankie. There you go, buddy. There. You can get happy and you know it. Okay, so we got Bigger Tigger, his blankie ready. Yep, there you go, buddy. Perfect. Okay, he's going to start making his cookie dough. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to pick my first number, and we're going to start us off with this one right here. Is Kelly ready? Okay, she's ready. See, I told you that Kelly is a multitasker and a half. And so she's working on that at the same time she's helping me with numbers. She's a good girl. Okay, number 4, numero cuatro. Okay, so Light and Wonder, you guys, we're featuring it twice this month with Rose Coleman. So if you're in Canada or in the US, you can get in Rose's Technique Club class. So she's featuring Light and Wonder in her class. And I'm also featuring it with Diane Bogenhagen in the Ink Paper Scissors. So the next one is 22. It is featuring our amazing sequins that we're using for class tonight. Number.
This is gonna be like a pop quiz for you, trying to identify the things that don't have the title on.
Yeah, exactly. So those are called traditional sequins, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, traditional sparkling sequins, number 22. All right, we've got an S with Sarah Merchant. Yay. All right, number 24 is our traditional Christmas dies. Tradition, Christmas, yeah, something like that. That's the set. That's all part of the same suite. Like it. Good. Very good. So that's number 24. We've got S's rolling in hot here. Creative challenge. You're coming in late. We're just getting started. Creatively challenged. We only called 3 numbers. I bought you a lot of time. Keeping traditions. Number 10 is the scrapbooking stamp set is what I call it. Like the add-on stamp set that goes with the whole suite. And I actually didn't buy this. I should have, but I didn't. Yep, but I liked it. It's good. Number 10. We used it on a card, and then I didn't have it when we actually had class because I was using Amanda Waldhart's. That's how that goes. Okay, number 3 is branching out. We featured that in a monthly class back in September. Lots of people, when they actually saw the dies in use, they went ham for this set. So, and now I think it is amazing. Number 3 is branching out. We've got an ST. I love it. Oh, Yvette is creatively challenged. Okay. I'll have to remember that, Yvette. I bet you're not creatively challenged, really, though. Number 27, it is the hybrid embossing folder. I don't remember what the name is, but it's got the words on it that are very holiday-esque. Yep. Number 27. Number 27. Oh, we've got Wanda's already with an STA.
Yeah.
Wow. Number 26 is the Memories and More. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys, this came back in stock yesterday at 7 p.m. I got my order in. So for everybody that is owed a half a pack of this cardstock paper stuff, I got it. I don't have it. It's coming tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. So I can put that in people's packages this month. There's really cool. Number 26. I love it. Joyful Days and Memories and More. We have a horizontal one here. I don't know how I can handle that. Okay, so we have one of these things is not like the other one. Which one could it be? Number 28 is different. It's going horizontal. These are the dies, the words dies.
I wrote the number sideways on one. All the rest of them are
Okay,
correct.
so this is really like the whole Sesame Street thing. One of these things is not. I'm going to go like this, I guess. You guys, I got to go like this, even though the number's crooked. Oh, man. I like things like straight up.
This is a Bertram comedy show.
Yeah, right. All right, we got Squirrel Boy here, you guys. All right, let's see what number he is. 15, and I like it. All right, number 15 are the dies. These are the dies that go with the branching out. I'm surprised that they're not even numbered remotely close to 3 and 15, but we're good. Love it, you guys, the labels. I have not looked at any last chance lists yet. I don't know if anything is carrying over. I can't even speak to that stuff right now. But Donna Grushke has STA, and so does Lisa Moyles. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's do this one. I found number 11, which is Amber Autumn. I did this, so we featured this set a lot too. This one was featured in Let's Just Stamp, and it was back, I believe, in September. We went hot and heavy with all of the fall cards. Kelly just gave me just sticky notes are over by the drop down.
Okay.
You guys, Kelly just gave me a thumbs up. I don't know how this is possible. Deanne Dawn's got STA. Sarah Merchant had STA. Carmen Sanders, hello, I just got home. Can you still get it on bingo? Yes, Carmen Sanders, you sure can. You only missed one game, but that's okay. If you could tell me your numbers right now just put your numbers right here. We will, look at Deanne Dawn. She's hot. She had STAM. Carmen Sanders, either message Kelly or, you know what? We're not going to have, so Kelly, I told you Kelly's watching numbers for me. So I believe that this person isn't watching right now because she told me that she's not going to be able, I'm pretty certain, Rosie Prouty. And I don't know if Rosie, you forgot was English. It is very early this month. So you guys, number 11 was the last one that I called. Kelly's watching numbers, and I believe Rosie Prouty told me that she was not going to be able, and I also know Rose Garibaldi wasn't going to be able to watch too. It was Rosie Prouty that wasn't able to watch tonight, family stuff. So, Carmen, send me your numbers. Kitten keeps putting my laptop in airplane mode. Oh no. But I'm going to drop the camera down, and what Kelly's going to do is she's going to yell really loud for me what Rosie Prouty numbers are. so that we can
Go all the way backwards.
confirm her
Can you
numbers.
make a copy of this one?
I did make a copy of it, so you can. So
Oh, that's not it.
it's like 3 or 5 files to the right. It's called December 25.
Okay,
Rosie Prouty.
Okay.
Hi, Kathy Crumpton.
Over. Okay, we got 3,
3,
11,
11,
15,
15,
24,
24 is a good one,
26.
and 26. Okay, so Rosie Prouty, if I see that she joins us at any point, if she's gonna be late, she could potentially pick if she gets back in here. But for right now, we're gonna call Rosie the winner for that one, and we're gonna keep her moving. I'm gonna flip these numbers. So that was a good bingo. Good bingo. Good stamp. Good stamp. You guys, this kitten. Oh man, you guys gotta see what I'm seeing right here. I'm gonna take a quick picture so you guys can see this. This is the most adorable little thing ever. I mean, big thing. Like, so right to my left on the floor, I put his big blankie, and he nestled himself right into that blankie, and he is gonna be taking himself a nap right now. Oh my goodness, that nice kitten of mine. Well, Tyler says it's he's his, but he's mine. We fight over bigger tigger all the time. All right, so Carmen Sanders, do we have your numbers, Carmen Sanders? I'm going to give Carmen Sanders a hot second here to reply into the... Carmen, I want to see your numbers really come up fast here so I can just tell them to Kelly in a hot second. Yes, congratulations to Rosie Prouty. Yay! Yes, yes, yes. I'm just swirling these around. Carmen, I want to get your numbers. Calling Carmen. Where in the world? Carmen, you get this all the time, probably. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? All right, you guys, we're going to do another game right off the bat here. And then what we're going to do is work on a card. So, did Carmen, haha, big thing. Yes, he is a big thing. I'm going to see once real quick here. If Carmen messaged me. Carmen, calling Carmen. Where'd you go, girlfriend? I'm going to start. Okay. Otherwise, we'll get you in on the next. Muleys.
I got 'em.
Oh, you got him? Okay.
Nice job.
Okay, Carmen, you got him into Kelly. Muleys. Thank you. So Lisa, did you notice I said Lisa earlier? That I said Lisa got the last sweet jars. What you got one of my sweet jar game night, but I didn't say your last name because I was afraid to say it. So, Muleys. Okay, so there you go. Lisa, now Mulus. Thank you. I needed that again. Mulus. I think that's Mulus, right? Okay. If I have that wrong, you can tell me. But thank you. I needed that. Okay, so we got Carmen's numbers. Now we're down to 2. We have 2 left for this class. Awesome sauce. We did a really good forecast. All right. You sent your numbers 3 times on YouTube. Isn't that interesting? Carmen, the last message I see is I forgot bingo was early this month, and that's it. So I wonder if I go back out and come back in, maybe. Nope, they're still not there, but I'm glad you sent them to Kelly. So you're good to go, girlfriend. Okay, wonderful. Oh, but it didn't go through. I get it. Ha ha. All right. Let's start with this guy. He was drawing attention to me. He was like, "Hey, want to eat me? I'm a gingerbread man." Okay, so this is number 2. 2 scoops. Hi, Catherine Healy. I hope you had a good dinner night with your family. All right, number 2 is Snowy Delights. We are featuring this for class in December. It is in the monthly card class. So wonderful. So 2 is the favorite number, so I love it. 2 scoops. All right, let's grab this guy over here. Number 8. They didn't show up in the chat. Well, I'm glad you sent them to Kelly, so that's perfect. Number 8 is Peace on Earth. We just featured this we did twice, ink, paper, scissors in October, and then we did it for the sweet class in November. Lots of words. Confusing set to me. It's a mishmash of different words. Choose your words. Yes, I love that is a great with deepest sympathy, that font, but it's so odd that it has Christmas and then sympathy and then a adventure. It was just a mishmash of words. Anyways, just my 2 cents. All right. But good words. They're all good words, you guys. No bad words. All good words. So lots of S's. All right. Oh, look at this. Our fluffy squirrel boy, number 13. I didn't get this set, but go nuts. It's your birthday. I know people that did, and I got some swap cards with it, so I got to see it in use. And I just don't know. I like it, but I just you guys, a girl can't get every stamp set, right? Like, really, we shouldn't buy every stamp set. So I had to be selective about stuff. All right. All right, number 29. Look at this. We found our gingerbread man is another one that you wrote. It's a horizontally one, but that's okay. The dies, and we got our gingerbread man. He was around here
I
somewhere.
cut a bunch of them sideways.
You did, okay, but
only
you
one
wrote
of them I accidentally
you wrote the
wrote
numbers
sideways.
wrong. Okay, I get it. I got it. So Rose Coleman's Technique Club class last month featured the gingerbread man. So those of you that watched her do that class, you got to experience that. Thanks, Yvette, for the thumbs up. So that was number 29. All right, the hybrid embossing folder, number 27. That is the next number on the prices right here. So not really the Price is Right, but we're kind of like a game here. 27. 27, we got some STs. Yeah, I want to see that little corner right here. Let's see which one you are. Ooh, number 30. I don't know the name of this set.
I told you, it's going to be a fun one.
I don't know it.
What do we got?
The socks. The mittens and the socks.
Cozy.
Cozy Christmas?
Yeah, I think so.
Number 30. Numero 30. Number 30. Yay. Okay, so that's socks and mittens. Something cozy.
And there's so much more to it. That's just what
Yeah.
fit in the
Did
rectangle.
she just... Yeah, she cut the size the right size. So that's good. Number
We don't
30.
have any cheating.
Correct. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, look at this one. Number 20. 20 is the North Pole delivery dies. And I know that because if you guys got the Paper Palooza, we die cut like 100 of these. And we made the cute little, like, it's where the coasters got put in. So number 20, it's got the animals with the presents and all the good stuff. So number 20, I'm going to set that over here for now. All right, let's swirl them a little more. Let's go for that one. Oh, number 4. That was our first number for the night. That got us off on a good start. Number 4 is the Light and Wonder. Julie Bontringer has STA. Wow, she's rocking it. Great job, Julie. Let's go for this guy right here. The Lights of Aurora, number 17. Now, you guys, I have the hardest time in the world saying the Aurora Borealis.
You were close.
It's Aurora. I can say it if I really think about it. Aurora Borealis. But it's the Auroras and the Borrelias. That's what I say. We made the girls cry so hard when I said it's so wrong all the times. Number 17. You guys, it was kind of like one of those things. You had to be there. You cry if I want to. It's my party. Number 17. Number 17. The Lights of Aurora. All right. Here we've got number 10. Back at it. Number 10. We've got 2, 4. We're missing the number here. Number 10 is the Keeping Traditions. Wow, Debbie Gast has STAM.
She sure does.
She's doing good. Okay. Let's swirl, swirl, swirl. I want to do that.
There's one other. Oh, Julie Bontringer.
Julie Bontringer, STAM.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fighting for it.
Ooh, number 21. People fell in love with this paper. Number 21, the Keeping Traditions paper. It was hot. Hello, Sue Deppis, joining late. That's okay. We're just getting started. Carmen Sanders got ST as well. And we have here number 21. That paper, that's what we're featuring tonight. Yay. Yeah, so pretty. It works so great with the stamp set. Love it. All right, number 21. And let's do this guy right here. Ooh, it's our Joyful Days, Memories, and More paper. 26. Number 26. Kari Dwyer, you're not skunked. Yay. She's got an S, and Sherry Everett does too. I like it. So does Donna Grushke. Good job, girls. All right, number 26. Let's do that guy. Ooh, I don't know the name of this one. 25. It makes me think of Peaceful Cabin, but Peaceful Cabin was a set from like 3 years ago. Yeah, definitely. And you cut the poor little dude's nose off here too.
No.
Like you really just...
I was trying to make them the right side.
I get it. But you saved the deer's ear over here, so that's great. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Becky Gandolfo. Yay, Becky's here. So that was number...
3 people fighting for it.
3 people are fighting for the win here. Chris Robinson has STA. She's getting close. Okay. We're going to go with this dude right here. Number 6 are traditional labels. Traditional labels. Hey, we got it now. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I got it. Look at that. We're going for all the even numbers up here and like a lot of the odd numbers over here. So, all right. Shirley is here as well. I love it. First time watching game night. Cool beans and bagels. This one is number 5. If I remember correctly, 5 is a big number.
That's gonna do it.
It's gonna do it? Okay, Kelly's telling me we have a winner. Oh,
Dinner.
Pat Settle has STAM. So number 5, we gotta sneak this guy. Sherry Ott has STAM. So this is doing good. Lots of you guys have these numbers that are being seen right now.
I think that's a new winner, like.
Yeah.
Of
So
all-
Kelly told me
of
that we
all
have a
time.
winner. So I'm gonna hold. Oh my gosh, Carmen Sanders had some good numbers too. Kimberly Snow's got STAM. So Kelly told me to like hold the phone here because she thinks that we have a winner chicken dinner, and that person's going to catch up with the video here, and hopefully with that last one was what, number 5?
Yes.
We have a winner. So I'm hoping that she sees it and she tells us her numbers and she says STA. I'm so exciting, you guys, when you put STAMP. Yeah, winner chicken dinner. You know it. There it is. All right. Good job. See, she's got it. Kimberly's got it. So she wrote stamp. So now, Kimberly, what is up to you now is to tell us what your 5 lucky numbers are so that we can cross-check them on here. And then what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to make one card. And we're going to cut the paper for it and then make one of them. And we're going to talk about how your kit is going. So I will wait until I get Kimberly telling me her numbers here. And while she does that, I'm going to talk about what's in here. So you guys have your golden ticket. Today's class is called Jar of Joy Game Night. Today's date. So that if you're looking for the tutorial in your inbox, you got the name. If you're looking for the YouTube Live or on my events calendar, you have the date as well. Make sure you are live and not top chat. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, that might be why Carmen didn't get her numbers in. So, you guys, when you pull these cards out, don't like spread them all over the place. Do me a favor and keep them in order, right? So, what happens is these 2 cards are the same, these 2 cards are the same, and these 2 cards are the same, all right? So, if you keep them in order, that's going to be your golden ticket, okay? So, what happens is each card has a jar like this, and what I did for punching is the white piece for the jar is in the top card. It's in the top card, and it's in the top envelope, I should say, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top card here, and I don't want to do that one first, okay? We're going to go to the bottom of the pile. We're going to start with the bottom 2 cards. So Shirley, yes, you can still order a class kit. You sure can. And Shirley, if you get me your 5 lucky numbers between 1 and 30, you can play in on 3 more games as well. We have 3 more games to go, and you'll get the class kit. I have 1 left. If you take this second last one, I have 1 left yet. So if you could do me a huge favor, though, Shirley, if you could write your 5 numbers here, and then also if you could send me an email to Christine@cardsbycrispy.com. Send me your address and your full name and your phone number and all of that stuff so that I have your contact information. So Kimberly Snow, when you have a moment, please tell me your 5 lucky numbers, and then we're going to cross-check them. Okay, so the bottom 2, which are cards 5 and 6 per the kit, not necessarily the tutorial, right? When you go into these and you open them up, they have a Secret C base, and they have a little square green glimmer piece that is a 2x2. That is for this card right here, okay? So this is the card we're going to start on first. And with this, we need to cut 2 of the designer papers. There's 2 different patterns that got used on this card. And we're going to pull those out. And it's this top plaid one here. So I'm going to pull those 2. And then it's the diagonal stripe one. So if I go down to here, there's a diagonal stripe. Now, I don't think we need both of them. We just need this one. But we are going to need both of the plaid ones. So, all right, Kimberly Snow is not giving me her numbers, Kelly.
Okay.
Are you able to read them off for us?
That.
We're going to just read Kimberly's numbers off so I can, like, scoop this up and put it over yonder.
We have 2,
2, 4, 5,
10.
10.
Wow.
Wow.
A long way to get 25. Is that the
25. Okay, so congratulations to Kimberly. So, Kimberly, I don't know where you went, girlfriend. Like,
I tell you what you want.
you gotta tell me what prize you want, because you are the first one that gets to pick out a prize, because Rosie is not here at the moment. So I don't know if you're watching yet, but you've got Lovely Arrangements, Nature Symphony, Sweet Bugs, Endless Love, and Easter Basket, right? So, oh, you put them in the chat. So, you guys, so this is what Sherry was saying though. Make sure you are on live and not top chat. Oh, she's so smart. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of top messages? Use hide. Yeah, wait, how do I do this? You're right. So I got one. I put them in the chat. So now how do I get, I don't know. Okay, so let's look at this. In one moment. I thought it says top. I get you. Sherry said I got to get into live. And I'm in live chat. And it says top messages. So I'm going to phone a friend and see if Kelly will come over here and see if she can figure out how to get them out of. I'm in live chat, but it says top messages. So I'm not quite certain why it wouldn't be showing me them. Can you guys see Kimberly's which sets she wanted? Okay, so this first one is super easy. It's a 5 1/4 by 4 mat, right? So you could cut both of these at the same time if your blade is super sharp, and otherwise I wouldn't cut both at the same time. But your first cut is going to be on the first cut is the deepest, right? Isn't that a song? All right, so, yup. Now Kelly's going to have that in her head all night. She's dancing, you guys. Okay, did you find it? Yup.
Chat filter all
Oh, I
messages.
love it. She's so smart.
It came out when I was dancing.
She was dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. And I looked at the top chat. What was the first one? What was the first one prize again? I think I want that one. Okay, so one moment, please. Is this what you're talking about, Kim? That one, right? Lovely arrangements. Is that what you want? Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I want a zig a zig. Ah, yeah, it's karaoke night. You guys know me. I like belt out the lines, and I don't know if they're right or wrong. I make my own words up. So at 4 inches, okay, this is going to leave an envelope flap if you so desire for envelope flaps, okay? But 4 inches is the first cut. That's the deepest. And then 5 1/4, right? Nice. You can save this for your inside, but there is such a cute little adorbsy snowman that you could also stamp in the bottom there if you wanted, right? So I'm going to set that there for now. So here we go. 2 choices. All messages. I got it. We got it. We got it, you guys. And I wonder if that's going to fix it for me now for the rest of my life.
Might fix it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but we're making 2 cards, right? 2 scoops, 2 cards. So 4 inches and then 5 1/4. All right. Kimberly picked lovely arrangements, everybody. I love it. Okay, so there we've got our first prize picked. Okay, so these 2 mats are for the 2 cards, okay? Then we need to cut the diagonal stripe. And that size is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2, right? So me and my math, right? I want to, so it's the size is 2 1/2 by 5 1/2, 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. But what I like to do is I like to double 2 1/2 and cut 5, right? And I'm doing this because I'll end up with better scraps in my head, right? So I'm going to go to 5, right? Because half of 5 is 2 1/2. This is a scrap. I'm going to put that in the scrap yard. I'm going to rotate my paper and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/2. Okay. This goes into the scrap yard, right? So now I've got 2 bigger pieces that are going into the scrap yard. Then I'm going to rotate it back on the 5-inch side and cut at 2 1/2. So that's how I got my 2 pieces that are 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. And I have 2 scraps instead of 3 scraps, okay? That's why I did that like that. All right, so because of how this works with the cards, we're gonna cut for a card, make a card, and then we'll cut the other stuff later. So we're just gonna focus on one card right now. So in your kit, in this envelope packet, you can open this up. The top one, did you see that? The top one has this white piece of paper. This is for you to stamp your jars on, so keep that handy. Then you're gonna need the strip for your sentiment. We're gonna need to grab out the glimmer paper because we gotta actually cut that. And then you have a white piece of paper for your inside. So let's get our stamping done first. I'm just gonna move. This is really weird, you guys. Like, I don't generally do 2 of the same card. Okay, so, but I'm trying to help be efficient and maximize our strategic time here together. So pulling that out, and you too at home, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna wanna pull out your pieces here. So those are your 2 card kits. I'm just going to set them both off to the side. So here's our cutesy little card. And the color that we're using is called Secret Sea. Under the sea.
I love Secret Sea.
Under the sea. Yes, I like it. It's like a dark
Moody.
blue. Yes. So we're going to pull out the Secret Sea. And one of the things that I tricked these girls last night, and I didn't try to, but apparently the jar wasn't on the stamp really nicely and it didn't stamp so good. So to get your jar perfect, you just set it down and then pick up sticks like that, and it should match the punch. So when you stamp this, you have your bottom of your jar, and here's the trick. When you look at the punch, you want your bottom to be able to punch out, okay? So inky dinky do, and bottom with the bottom here. Stamp it closer to the bottom. Mine says, welcome to live chat, so I'm okay. Well, mine said live chat too, but what happens is now it says all messages. Before it said top messages. So you guys, you helped me get my settings back in order. Yay. All right, so there's one. Now you got to rotate your paper, and you're going to stamp it now from the other side. So we're going to punch from this end and this end, okay? Now that's Secret Sea. Then we're also using Secret Sea to stamp your little dude here, this little snowman. He's going to go inside this jar. And you see I left the jar a lid there so he can breathe inside the jar. In case you're worried about your snowman, he can breathe. All right, so we're going to stamp him in the middle using Secret Sea as well. And then we're going to stamp, well, no, you got it. It's very deceiving. The snow hill is not straight. If you want your snowman to be straight up and down, you have to look at the snowman. Don't look at your snow hill. Okay, so, right, you want him going up and down. Now, you're not done, though. I did stamp a couple of those little guys in the bottom corner. Again, your snow hill is going to be crooked. Leave room for the lid. Nope, so you don't need to punch the lid at all, right? The lid is in the kit, you guys. So you guys have your lid. It's already die cut for you. We use the glimmer paper from the garden, the Peaceful Garden. So you don't have to worry about anything here with your lid unless you're not using my lid that I gave you. Then then there's room there. But like I'll show you what we're doing here. So we're not done with the Secret Sea though. We also have sending a jar full of cheer. So I see a kitten drinking away at the fountain. Do you want the water? Oh, he's got a nice cup there. Okay, so making sure your words are straight. So sending a jar of cheer. We're just going to center that on that one. Very good. So lots of Secret Sea activity tonight. Okay. Then our sentiment on the inside is wishing you the sweetest Christmas. I have a little hard time with this because it's curved. It's supposed to fit inside the jar, right? So it's got this curve going on, but we live with it. It matches nicely. So wishing you the sweetest Christmas is going to go right there. So we're going to set that there and grab one more here. Deandon, how did you get out of top messages? You have to go to the little gear, the little icon. There's a little gear right there, and you have to click on the gear and go to your settings. All right, so there's that. Okay, so that might complete our Secret Sea adventures for this card, but we're not done stamping though, because you need to pull in the balmy blue, and there are these little snow flurries, and we're gonna put the snow flurries because you know there's snow inside the jar. So we're gonna do that like that. Now that looks good. We're gonna put one there.
What's the gold paper called?
What gold paper?
Gold. Just gold.
Gold foil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gold foil. Then that's it for the balmy blue. Now, if you want, you could also have some. Wow, what was that squeak? Hey, you keep my bigger Tigger away. Hunky noodle. He doesn't want to play right now. He's sleeping. He's snoozing. Okay, so we're going to put, I'm putting some snowflakes coming down. Why not, right? Okay, that's good. Then the last thing is this really, 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 really little stamp that stamps the hat brim, the decoration of the hat, and the scarf. Okay, and it's a weird looking stamp. I did not know what this was at first. Now I do. Rose Coleman had to teach me. I had to call her. I'm like, what is this? She told me that does the hat, the brim for the hat, and your scarf at the same time. And my head might get in here because I have a hard time seeing. Oh, it's nice. Perfect. Okay, so you're going to do that in a red color. I just emailed you and posted my numbers earlier, but okay, Shirley has numbers. Kelly,
Excellent.
do you want to write these down? Shirley's going to play along with the next games. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's a song. She's 6, 8, 11, 22, and 30. Okay, Shirley, you're in here now. That's perfect. We got you. We got you logged. Okay, so we're just stamping the scarf and the brim of the hat here. It's really hard to see it. I will admit it's hard. Okay, but we did good. So that's it with the real red. Now there's one other thing, and it is an orange pumpkin pie marker that you're gonna need, and you're gonna color in his little nose, right? Because he's got a little carrot for a nose. So you're gonna color that in all the places. So if you like to decorate your envelopes, you could also put this whole scene on your envelope. Okay, so good. I'm going to put, because I'm only making one with you, so I'm going to put that back in there, and I'm going to put a set of the designer paper in, and I'm going to put one of these in. We're going to leave these out. Now this is where the punch comes in. So you're going to take this jar, and I gave you a middle section here that you don't have to worry about. So as long as you stamp the jar like I did, you should be good. So you're going to punch this out. I want it a little closer down there. Okay, so there's one jar. You do not need this. Now, if you want it, you can keep it and do whatever you want with it, but I've got it set up now that you just flip it this way, like that, and go ahead and, oh man, just trying to get it just perfect. Go ahead and punch that jar out. Now, this is what's left over. Okay, you can throw this away. I don't think you need this for anything. And you really only get one lid out of it if you want it. Otherwise, I'm just going to file mine in the recycling trash can. Okay, so we can save one of these for that card. Now, these guys right here, we got to cut them. You can see here that we did not give you the full 4 inches. This is called conservation of your paper at the finest. And what happens is this is the zinnia paper. There was some zinnia glimmer paper from like 2 years ago, and we didn't have a lot left, but it's old olive, and it matched these cards perfectly, and it matched these sequins so perfectly. So what we did is Karen Wetstein helped cut 2 by 2 squares. And what happens is you need to cut at 5/8, which leaves you 1 3/8, right? So I'm going to flip it upside down and cut it at 5/8 inch. And that leaves the 1 3/8 for that side. Okay, I'm going to save this for the card I'm going to put together later, and then we're going to cut this one at 5/8. You can make it a hair bigger than 5/8. You've got a little wiggle room there, right? But not a lot, but just enough. All right, so that's it for cutting now. So we're going to put, because we're going to only make one card, I'm going to put everything now. This is staged, ready to go. If you guys go to any cropping days or get together with friends and you're looking for something to do, this is pretty much ready to go, except for it's missing the ribbon. So we'll get to the ribbon here momentarily, but I'm going to set that off to the side and pull this in now. All right, so this is embossed with a retired embossing folder called Snowflake Sky. It retired back in September, and we've been using it nonstop since, because we are going into the snowiest time of our year. So, all right, so that's your label. This set comes from Festive Friends. And this, all we're going to do is fold that in half. And when you fold it in half, the little holes kind of line up. And we're going to glue this just so that you don't see that hole right there. That one goes right below it. And it does come up just a little bit there. So we're going to grab, oh man, look at this, you guys. We're going to grab a brand new liquid glue. Like that. And we're going to put a little, wow, that's a lot. Okay. So you don't have to squeeze hard when you get a new liquid glue. This just came back in stock, you guys. I got the email yesterday saying that liquid glue, it was out because of the sale last week, but now it's back. It's back in. All right, so we're gonna glue that onto here. And you see that little bit of red come through there. And we're gonna let that sit off to the side for a moment. All right, then what we could do is we could glue this. Let's glue our inside in. I'm gonna do this in stages so that we don't mess anything up. I double matted all these cards for you so that you've got a little bit of extra color on the inside. We don't usually do that, but we do for ink, paper, scissors, and this was kind of like an ink, paper, scissors to me. So we're gonna burnish though, like this. Okay, and then grab your old olive white mat here, and that's gonna go on the inside. Okay, so that's good. Over here now you have this designer series paper, and it is about, I'd say 3/4 of an inch. Yep, 3/4 of an inch. So we're gonna take that little glimmer paper and we're gonna glue that. Hello, Linda Hall. So I'm gonna just use my grid system here, and I'm gonna go up 3/4 of an inch, which is right there, and that's gonna go right on the edge of Glory. Then we're gonna take the other glimmer, and Judy Immel taught me this trick. She told me you take your straight edge. Oh, it's still moving, hang on. Oh man, one moment please. We gotta make sure that this is not loosey-goosey on us. Okay. Yes, Kimberly loves the double matting too. So does Ann Bellinger. Lots of, Julie Bierschbach does too. Okay, so now that that's secure, you take your straight edge and you use that, get it straight there. And then just hold that, and now you can put this right there. And one side might be more straight than the other side, so it doesn't hurt to test the waters. Ooh, the other side is definitely better. It depends how it gets cut, right? So we're just going to, you got the ruler there as a guide, so now it should be even. So this right here just saved you 2 inches. I know it's not a lot, but when you make lots of the same card, and you can save that much glimmer paper, nobody sees it anyways that it's not, well, nobody sees that it's not there, right? So that's just a way to conserve paper. All right, now that that's done, grab your tear and tape. And yeah, Linda Hunt said that all these card colors go really good together. I definitely agree. So, and this paper back here is so pretty. I love this one a lot too. So grab your 2 waiting in the wings, and what we're gonna do is make a tear and tape sandwich. Oh, ribbon. In the bag, I'm opening up a ribbon. There isn't red ribbon, an open red ribbon roll sitting over on the table. There is there. Instead of me opening up
There's
this.
a lot of things on this table.
On the other side, that side.
Right,
Red ribbon, red ribbon, red ribbon. Yes,
There's
queen.
a lot on.
Okay, so I'm not opening up this one because I've got an open roll here and it's brandly opened. Perfect. Okay, so what you're gonna need is like 5 inches. Oh, I had an idea. I messed it up. I was gonna show you a trick. So if you wouldn't have cut that off for, oh, it's okay. I'll show you. The trick is gonna still be the trick. So it's all good. So there's one shiny side and a non-shiny side. Make sure you get that shiny side up, unless you want the other side up, that's fine too. So you're gonna go right about there. Okay. And then you have your 2 waiting in the wings here. That's good. Let's get that down. And we will glue this. Now that ribbon, so a couple girls last night didn't realize that ribbon is glued behind here. So we caught them, we tricked them. So now this can go onto the card front because your ribbon is down. And then this is going to get some liquid glue as well. And then I've got it closer to the left than the right, and now this whole area gets covered up. And if you wanted, you could also put, I don't know if I did it. I did. So I have the ribbon over the top of this. So all you have to do is just slide the ribbon underneath. Sorry, I said that wrong. Slide the designer paper underneath. And I've got like this, this, and this is all about the same margin on the left. Like that. So a little bit bigger of a gap over on the side here. And then this label will get popped up with the dimensionals. Like that. And then this goes a little bit closer to the left than the right. You can see there's a little bit of designer paper on the top. I think I kind of centered it top to bottom, and about the same on the left. And it overhangs over here. And then this jar, what I did is I connected them. So I put a dimensional half hanging off this jar and kind of sticking there so that when I put the lid on here, it's going to connect it. Now it's not secure by any means, right? It's just helping to hold it for the time being. And I can't remember, I wanted my snowman to be able to breathe. So I got it kind of opened a little bit like that. So it's just barely hanging on by a thread. But now when you come over here and get more dimensionals, you can pop them on. Now that is a really skinny area for the lid. So what I would do is go on the side here and cut the edge of it. And that's going to help hold that. And oops, I just missed my garbage thing. So can't just let it sit there. Okay, we're going to put one more there for good measure. So yes, they're barely hanging on by a thread, but as soon as you plant this on here, you're going to be okay. So that goes centered on the red, and then right about there looks good. I'm not going to squish it down quite yet. Right, we're going to see once where this goes. And because this is popped up here, you only need dimensionals on the left and the right, and we're going to put them really close to the edge here. And I can run either tear and tape or liquid glue, either one. Hello, Kathleen Ketterman. Better late than never. So we're going to put liquid glue, because this is already popped up, so we're just doing liquid glue. And I've got the jar kind of setting right underneath, or on top of, got the sentiment under the jar. And see a little bit of that red label. Now, if I want to, I can move that up just a hair yet, because I didn't squish it down good yet. Okay. And then because my ribbon on the roll, all I have to do is take, now because it's shiny on one side, you have to be careful. When you roll this around your fingers, when you pull that tail through, you have to make certain that as you pull it, the shiny side stays up, right? Otherwise, you're going to have one shiny side up and one dull side up. So as you pull that, make sure shiny, shiny, and that it's shiny there. And we're just going to trim that one tail like that. And this nestles in right about like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on with some glue dots. So the glue dots are not happy this time of year. They're cold. They don't like to stay sticking. So I'm going to grab a couple, or more than a couple, and put a few. Now it makes it look like I tied it and then did this, but I like to piecemeal my bow pieces and ribbon stuff together. So it makes it look like it, but it's not. So we're going to put that right into there. Make sure you cover up all your little glue dots so that they're not sticking out anywhere. And then grab your scissors. Let's cut it that way. There's one, and we'll make him just a hair shorter. There. Okay, so you got a little bow, so it makes it look like that is tied around. And then for the sequins, I think what I'll do is just show you what I did. I put a green and a green and a green, because I have an open pack of these sequins upstairs too, so I'll leave this one intact in case I need a whole one. But I put green, 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 green. There's also gold in here. The gold is pretty and the red is pretty. So all these colors match really nicely with this designer paper. Hello, my sunshine friend from Florida. And if you want to style anything, you could. Now, there's a lot of glitter going on with the green and the jar lid. So you wouldn't necessarily need to do more stellaing. But if you wanted to, you could definitely do this secret C thing up here. You could also go on your label here and do some of your snowflakes. And then when you're good, just squish that down good. Okay, now you got two cards though, right? We put one together so you can see how to do that. All my little trickeries. And then when you open it, you've got the matching old olive and a little touch of red in there on the scarf and the hat. And you got one done. Again, I didn't put my gemsies on, but it looks really cool because that green matches that green. So anybody that has that zinnia paper that is long time retired, I'll pull that zinnia paper out and use it in conjunction with this set. It's really pretty, or with this designer series paper. Good deal. Okay, well look at that. We got one done, right? Okay, so we're gonna pull out our numbers again and do at least 2 more games, and potentially we might just do that 3rd game right off the bat. Yep, Kelly's telling me that I need to do all 3 games. We're just gonna, sorry, it's okay. We're gonna do all 3 games and then we'll come back and we will work on the other 2 cards, which is perfectly fine. We did more chatting at the front end than I thought we would do.
We had to talk about the stampers.
We had to talk about the Stamp Society. How are you doing on that? You're still
done?
Oh my gosh, she's got it done. Okay, very cool. All right, you guys, pull your numbers out. Gotta stay hydrated.
Just because I probably won't remember to ask you later. IPS, TAMs, and...
Game night Tams and Sweet Bundle is
Okay.
Modern Christmas
So then
Tams.
the only one I need to do yet is the bundle, or what we're doing right now.
Game night. Okay, so you got the other 2 done. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, good.
Are you gonna try to do that yet?
If we have time, I would
Okay.
love to.
Okay, perfect. So you guys, we're just gonna do 3 games right off the bat. Okay, I'm just gonna swirl these around so that I just don't care, right? Swirl it around like I just don't care.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay, Kelly's ready. Are you guys ready? Ready, Fridays? Let's go with... I want that one way on the bottom. Let's see what you are. Oh, number 8. Peace on Earth. All right. I feel like I've talked about it already. Love, peace, and joy. Peace on Earth, number 8. All right, let's do this guy. He is, 14. Pattern Tags dies. We just used that in November, too. It was really cool. We used these 2 dies. Number 14.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, they're very nice dies. Like them. Love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Number 19. Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. The blues. Very pretty. I like that. That's one of my favorite prints right there. That guy up there. All right, the S's are rolling in. Let's do that guy. Number 29, our gingerbread men. And our candy canes and candies and hats and scarves. Oh my. Number 29. Oh, here's our number 15. The branching out. Number 15. Love it. The dies. Those are some good diesies. All right. Ooh, I don't know if we've seen this guy yet. Number 16. I like this one. I like looking at that die. Is so pretty in the earthen foil paper. Number 16. It's a good one. Very good. And then I think that's the Amber Autumn. All right, number 16. I've been eyeing on that one. All right, let's do this. I want that one. Number 9. Oh, you found the Jolly Delivery. So these are the stamp sets that go with that big envelope-y die thing. It's got the animals, the aminals, and the mailing of the postage stuff. Number 9. Okay. Let's do you. All right. Oh, this one's like, I think this is a calling, number 26, the Joyful Days Memory More. It's just to remind me how the day that I went to go order all the packs that I needed, that I went out of stock. Number 26, and people fell so in love with it. That's good. It was really good. It was a really nice memory. It is a really nice Memories and More pack. Number 26. Get this guy. Oh, our Light of Aurora Borealis paper, number 17. Number 17. And just pulling that paper right now to work on the cards for Rose's technique class. All right, number 28. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Number 28. The Odd Duck. He's going to go vertical, though, for now. Oh, wait, we got STs going crazy. STs. All right. Oh, our Peaceful Cabin, number 25, with the cut-off nose of our Buffalo Wild Wing here. Number 25.
Can't get anything past you.
No. Not usually. I have the eagle eyes. All right, here's our number 20. That is the North Pole Delivery die set that goes with the stamps there. So 20. 20. We got I see Debbie Gass says STA.
We have 6 people with STA.
Oh, wow. Kelly just said 6 people have STA. Amber Autumn, number 11.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Oh, Kelly said this is a big one. I don't know. You guys like number 11.
6,
How many people?
8,
10.
10, 12, 13.
13
Almost
people
double it.
have number 11. Okay, so we got a hot number
No,
there.
13 people have STA.
Oh, STA or STAM?
STA.
STA. So
Yeah.
Kelly said
No
13.
one has STA.
Okay, Kelly said 13 people have STA. All right, here's our number 27, the hybrid.
I don't think anyone's skunked right now, though.
Nobody's skunked right
I
now.
don't think so.
Okay, that's good. Number 27 is next. Number 27, the hybrid. Here's our number 24, the traditions of Christmas, the traditional Christmas dies. Yay, I'm making room here. Number 20, that was number 24. Ooh, is it Trish? Random threads. Trisha Fagley is STAM. Very
We have 4 STAMs.
Oh, man. Okay, number 30. 30? No, that doesn't do it. Okay. How many people have STAM? 4 people. Okay. I see Doris Munson does. And I know that there was somebody else too I saw. So number 30, we're going to put you over here. Let's go for that guy down here. Ooh, number 5. And 5 is a hot number, I
Yep.
think.
I think you just did it.
Okay,
You did.
I did. Okay, we got a
You
winner.
have 1 winner.
Okay. All right. We got one. So Kelly's telling me that we have a winner. We have number 5 is going to bring it home for somebody.
Oh, purple on purple.
That's okay. I can read purple on purple.
Of course you can.
They call me Mellow Yellow. Let's see who she's got here. Okay. All right. So we're going to let you guys all catch up. There, how many people had STAM? Was it like 13?
STA had a lot, but 1, 2,
I see Susan.
3, 4, 5, 6 more people were waiting on 1.
Susan Devine was waiting on one. Doris Munson was. And by doing number 5, though, we do have a winner. Now, I don't know if I've seen her on here all night, actually. I'm waiting for Kelly. Oh, yeah, Kelly's on here. Okay. Okay, so Kelly, you guys, it's so fun. I saw Kelly here. I think this is our Kelly here. We had, where was she up here with us? STA. And then I saw Kelly here with STAM. Well, Carmen Sanders had a STAM too. So Kelly, I'm waiting for Kelly to come through here. I think this is our Kelly Gibson. Kelly Lamb, Beagle, she told me that Kelly is got the numbers.
Winner.
So I'm going to just give Kelly Gibson a moment to catch up and see if she... Bring some of these guys up to the top here too. See if she can... And we'll give her just a moment if Kelly's there. She's there because she's messaging. Carmen Sanders, you've had some hot numbers tonight. You must have picked some winner chicken dinners. I'm going to have Kelly read off Kelly Gibson's numbers for us so that we can play our next game. Kelly Gibson.
It's a lot of people on the spreadsheet. I should just do a search. Let's
Do a search. Type. Oh, did I forget my last number? Ha! You might have, Kelly.
Wow, that's...
Let's find out what your last number is, right? So you should tell us what your 4 numbers are, and then we'll see ones. We have 5 numbers logged for you, and Kelly's going to read them off here momentarily.
Ah. Who's going to win?
Who's going to win, Kelly or Kelly? I
I
think.
think Kelly's going to win.
Yep, Kelly's going to win. Absolutely.
Well, now I'm on the wrong sheet. Okay, here we go. December. Kelly
Should I-
Gibson. Okay, so why it's on one sheet but not the other, but it's got to be on all of them.
Yep, Kelly's looking too. So you guys, we're holding the phone. We're pausing for a moment. You want me to look for it? Nope, she got it. Kelly's going to get it.
Okay, Gibson. Kelly Gibson. Okay, we have...
Okay, Kelly found them. Oh, here, 5, 8. So 5 and 8, 11, 17.
24.
And Kelly, your last number is 24. So,
Which makes you a winner.
which makes you a winner. So you might not have remembered your last number, but you filled out the Google registration form for telling us your numbers, and your last number was 24. Yay, good job. See, this is why we say teamwork makes the dream work. Between 3 of us, we'll remember your numbers. Okay, you, me, and Kelly, we'll figure it out. So Kelly, congratulations. You'll just have to tell me what bundle you want, okay? So I'm going to flip these over, Red Rover, and we're gonna do another game. And we're gonna spin these all together like they're the bottle. All right, so Kelly, in case you don't recall what we've got going on, we've got Nature Symphony, Sweet Bugs, Endless Love, and Easter Basket. You guys, we're easy going around here. It's a judgment-free zone. We all are here to have fun, and we don't want to necessarily have to remember numbers, right? But that's why, you guys, I love spreadsheets. And so I've been doing this from the very beginning. I used to track them in my book, and it was really, really hard to keep track. And so when I started putting them into an Excel spreadsheet, Kelly could just fly through and she can find things so easily.
It got better when we did the conditional formatting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she learned how to do some conditional formatting. All right, we're ready for round 4. Sarah Merchant, you may be behind in your video. Yeah, if you guys are behind in your video, make sure your little red bar is all the way to the right there, okay? She picks the Easter basket. Wonderful. I love it.
Now, can you still see Shirley's numbers?
I can if I scroll back far enough.
Can you scroll back just a smidge?
Can I give you my phone for you to do
Yes,
it?
I can.
Okay, so here's that, and then we're gonna do. You guys all ready? We're gonna swirl these. They're up a little ways
I
though.
see 'em.
Oh, perfect. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna.
And trying to go backwards to get whatever was going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them went away. And I was like, no.
No numbers should go away. Good to go.
Yep.
Okay, and my phone. So you guys are like my lifeline. This is my lifeline to you guys. Having this phone, I feel like my leg is cut off or my head is cut off when I don't have that phone. All right, we're gonna play game number 4. Kelly's ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, let's go with this guy. All right, we are on number 28. So good job, Kelly. The Easter basket is super adorable. All right, number 28 is our first number. I'll go for that guy. Oh, very nice. 18. It's like when you got so crooked on me. 18 is the Light and the Wonder dies. Okay, super cool. We're gonna be featuring them.
Doesn't like anything crooked.
No, I don't. It's like really hard for me, but I can handle it. I'm a big girl. No, do. And then, ooh, number 7. Look at us. Number 7 is called the Christmas Greenery stamp set that goes with the paper that we've been working on. We've got some S's. Wonderful news. Some S's. This guy right here is number 6. Traditional labels. Number 6. Choose your words. Lots of good words on there. Let's go for you. Number 23. Oh man, super cool sauce. This die set is what goes with this stamp set. So
What did you just say? 20?
number 23, and I like it. All right, Carmen Melendez has ST. Wonderful. All right, let's go for you. Number 9, the Jolly Delivery. I don't know, I feel like Christmas music here. Jolly Delivery is number 9. Ooh, we've got our Fluffy Squirrel Boy, number 13. Lucky number 13. It's got a little nut in there, and it says, "Go nuts, it's your birthday. You can party, it's your birthday." Number 11 is Amber Autumn. Number 11, Amber Autumn. Oh, here it is. Peaceful Days. I was wondering if you put this one in here. This is the scrapbook, what I call the scrapbooking stamp set that goes with the Peaceful Days bundle. Sweet. All right. Aunt Patty's got STA. I think she's probably, oh, so does Pat Settle. Wonderful. So number 1. And he just always works his ways into number 26. The joyful days. I'm feeling connected with the joyful days only because I've been living and breathing this joyful days, memories, and more. You guys, I normally do only 30 sets for memories and more classes, 30 to 34. We did 72, and it's been nonstop memories and more. And
keep knocking out memories.
we're gonna keep knocking out memories and more. The last memories and more set was accounted for today, so there are none left. Okay, 26. So I'm feeling the vibe with that one. Debbie Gaska's getting skunked on this one. Oh no. Here's number 10. Number 10 is the Keeping Traditions. That scrapbooking set.
A couple of people are skunked.
Debbie, you're not alone. There are others that are skunked. Got other numbers going on this round, it seems. Number 27 is our hybrid embossing folder with our words. Choosing your words. Number 14 is the patterned tags. Ooh, Susan Bellamy's got STA, and so does Deanne Dawn. So we have some not getting skunked. 14. Let's go for this dude right here. Ooh, our Light and Wonder Designer Series papers. Number 17. Number 17. Perfect. Let's go for that guy. Oh, number 19. Oh, Susan Bellamy's doing hot. Hot, hot, hot. Number 19 is the Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. Number 19. All right. Let's try this guy. Number 25 is the, I keep calling this the Peaceful Cabin one. I have no idea, with the cut off nose of our buffalo that has a weird ear.
Do it.
Oh, Kelly said to hold the phone. Hold the phone, hold the phone. That was number 25. Catherine Healy had STAM. So I've got, how many people have STAM?
5 other.
5, so 6 people had the STA. And Susan Bellamy! Yay! Awesome sauce. Okay, you guys, I'm so happy I have all the messages. You guys, I feel like I'm cohesive and whole again. Susan Bellamy said stamp. Nice. You guys were 7 people were running neck and neck? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, so those were some unique numbers there that you guys had, like 7 of you that had on the same wavelength. So Susan Bellamy, I know you're watching. Tell me your numbers first so that you can confirm the 5 numbers. Feline says, I'm just home, very late coming in. I can't even remember your numbers. That's okay. We're playing for you, Feline. Kelly's got your numbers. We know what they are, so if you would have won, we would have let you know. Okay, so we've got for Susan Bellamy, calling Susan Bellamy, let me know your numbers, but we have Nature Symphony, Sweet Bugs, and Endless Love left. Okay, and what we're going to do, because I've got Kelly for 5 more minutes.
I know, we're cutting it.
We're cutting it really close. I don't know, is she getting the Tams is probably not going to have me all.
No, that's okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Or something.
So, I'm going to give Susan like 10 more seconds, and hopefully she comes in. Otherwise,
That's okay, I gotta pack up anyway, so give her a couple.
give her a second, give her 2 more seconds. Kelly's packing up. And otherwise, I'll have Kelly tell me the numbers once she's got her stuff in a backpack. We're cutting it really close for Kelly, you guys. She's got to get home to the boys. Okay, Susan Bellamy.
She wins the race.
She didn't tell me all of her numbers though. She's got a U and a 14 and an M and a 10 and a 9
It's hard.
and a 25.
Okay,
So the U is a number. I just don't know which number is her other one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have 7.
7. Okay, we're good. So 7. She had a U for 7.
Yes.
So 7, 10, 14, 25, and 9. It's a good one. Okay, you guys, let's flip these over. We're going to do our last game. And then we still have 2 cards to make, okay? So we're doing good. We're doing good. We have 2 cards. And then we're going to do all of our drawings. We're going to do all the drawings for the month of December. Okay, so I got these all shaken up. Okay, let's go for you. I'm drawn to the sequins. That was number 23. Very good. All right, so first number, 23. Second number, 29. 29. Number 5. Number 5 is our third number. That guy. The umbrella. Oh, choose your words. Embossing folder, the hybrid, number 27. Number 27. He was drawn to me too. I don't know what it is. You guys have a sleep.
Because you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, because exactly. Let's go for our squirrels here. Oh, 15. We had that earlier on. Number 15. We got lots of S's rolling in. Here's the squirrel boy, number 13. 13. And then we've got number 7, which is the Christmas Greenery Bundle. Number 7, let's go for the one way on the bottom. Let's see what you are. Right there. Number 28. The horizontal one that wants to be vertical. Number 28. I'm putting him vertical. He doesn't have a choice. Let's go for that bottom one. Okay, you got the gingerbread man there. Oh, Snowy Delights. Number 2. We haven't seen him for a little while. Number 2, Snowy Delights. 26 again. I don't know what it is. It looks blah maybe to me back there and boring. So then I pick it up and it's always the joyful days. You guys, memories and more class. Amazing class. Can't say that was bad. It was a good class. All right, number 30, our stockings and our mittens. Oh, Kathleen Cutterman has STA. So Susan Bellamy I'm just seeing Susan's note. She wants the sweet bugs because the Easter Bunny is already spoken for. So that's going to be in your package on Monday, Susan. Yay. All right. Very good. Let's go for you. Oh, number 3, branching out. We haven't seen that one for a little while. Catherine Healy has STA. Here's our number 10. Number 10 is the Keeping Traditions. Number 9, Jolly Delivery. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. No, it was supposed to be Santa Claus, but it ended up being the Green Giant. All right, number 9. Number 9. All right. Aunt Patty's got STA. Number 8 is the next one. Holy Moses, we've got 2, 3. We've got all of these low numbers going on here. Number 8. I got a whole row. It's really nice having the numbers really big like this because you can actually see them up there. Number 8 was the last number I called. Wow, Catherine Healy's got STAM. All right, number 11 is Amber Autumn. So, I'm gonna move some space over here. Sneakeroo, that guy right there. Number 11. Let's see. Aunt Patty's got STAM. So Catherine Healy and Pat Shea Bischoff, you guys have very similar numbers if I'm not mistaken. Let's go for this guy. Number 4. Light and Wonder. Number 4. Oh, we're going to make our way over there. Kathleen Ketterman's got STAM. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. Here are our sequins. Number 22.
Oh, I was like, we did 2 already.
Kelly, I just tricked Kelly. I said 22. I said 22. Like, you got to wear tutus.
And that does it.
That does it. She tells me to hold the phone.
Appears as though it does it for 2.
Oh, we've got a double one. So we're going to have to see who they are. We're going to have to do a showcase showdown. All right, so I'm going to pull out my... Donna Grushki's got STAM. So we're going to pull up the randoms that are the numbers that generate. Oh, Kathleen Ketterman. And is it Shirley? Check Shirley, too. Shirley, the Shirley that just got added at the end. Can you check her numbers? And
Did you call a 6?
I did not call 6.
Okay, so I think she does not win because she has a 6.
Okay, so Shirley, you wrote Stampin', right? Shirley, which could have been an autocorrect, right? And you have 6, and 6 is not one of them. So because Kelly's here with the numbers, Leslie McMinn, and she told me Kathleen Ketterman, both. Oh, so Shirley fixed it. That's good.
Okay.
Got it, Shirley. We figured that out. We're all good in the hood. So Leslie's numbers are. You want to tell me, or Kathleen's, whoever first.
Leslie is
So we're doing Leslie McMinn first.
6.
We don't have 6.
Am I on the right spreadsheet?
Hang on. Hold the phone. I know. So Kathleen Ketterman, you told me you have stamp. Can you tell me your numbers in here really quick? Just write your numbers in here. And we're going to just double check to see if Leslie McMinn's numbers are in. If you.
Oh, we were off. Oh yeah, it's okay. Yes.
So.
I was looking at the one beneath her.
Got it.
So 5.
So 5.
11.
11.
15.
15.
22.
22.
26.
And 26. Okay, so we've got a good one for Leslie. And then Kathleen Ketterman.
Is 5.
5.
11.
11.
13.
13.
22.
22.
And 28.
And 28. Okay,
Yeah, they were
so
all
we have both good numbers.
Three of the same numbers.
So whose name was first on the list? Who's above?
Who signed up first?
Yeah, in the list.
Leslie.
Leslie. So we're going to give Leslie number 1. And we're going to give Kathleen Ketterman number 2. Okay? And we're going to go to our random number generator. And we're going to pick. We're going to do our showcase showdown. We should have them bid on prizes and see who gets closest. So number 2 is what we have for how many people are going in. I'm going to hit generate. And it's going to change from 3 to either 1 or 2. And that's going to be the winner chicken dinner. 2 scoops. Okay. So we've got Kathleen Ketterman. And Leslie McMinn, I will have a consolation prize for you in your package that's going out on Monday. Thank you so much, Kelly.
I have 2 notes over here.
Yep, for
things that you
Susan.
follow.
Yep, Susan Ray Hendricks as a ink, paper, scissors, and something else. Yeah.
Who needs jars punched?
Oh, who needs jars punched? I need to look at that. Good call. All right. So Kathleen Ketterman. Now Rosie Prouty did not join us live. Get home safe, okay? No dear.
Yep.
So Kathleen Ketterman, what's left to choose from is Nature's Symphony and Endless Love. So you can let me know which one you want. And then I will give Rosie Prouty then the other one. All right. So good stamp, good stamp. Love it. Okay, so we've got here, this one is going to be, and then that. And then Leslie, I will have something for you as well. So I'll be watching for Kathleen's pickings. Let me put these guys over here. Okay. Good job, you guys. So we got done with all the games. We kind of went a little out of order. We've always done this with the games because Kelly's always got to leave. Usually she has to leave by 8, but she's got to stop at the Walgreens and pick up a prescription and take it home. And they close at 8 o'clock. So that's why we had to skedaddle a little bit faster on that. So if you joined in a little late, we've got this card already made. And now we're going to do the other 2 cards. So we're going to take the top card now. All right. The top 2 cards. Right, so underneath your golden ticket are 2 cards. Those are what we're going to do next. So Kathleen picked Nature's Symphony. Ouch. Nature's Symphony. And then that means that Rosie gets Endless Love. Perfect. Okay. We did it. Good job to everybody. So we had Kathleen Ketterman, Rosie Prouty, Susan Bellamy, and Kimberly Snow and Kelly Gibson. Good winners. And Leslie McMinn. Good job, everybody. Okay. So the next card that we're going to work on, oh, here's a big boy. Hello, handsome kitten. All right. So this one looks like this, and it's a fun fold. So it's going to open like this and then like that. There he is. He's coming this way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi, handsome. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yeah. Look at that precious little face. Oh, Mom, you're smothering me. Well, you chose to jump up here. You're going to get love if you jump up here. And you're going to get all the ladies going oohing and eyeing over how cute you are. Well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. All right. Top card has your white piece in it that you're going to need for stamp. Oh, you know what? Oh, we'll just clean the stamp in between. I've already gone down this path. I wanted, the jar is blue on the other one, so I'll just clean the stamps in between. It's all good. So this top one right here, when you open this up, you want to make sure none of your pieces fell down because there's nothing holding them in place. Hello, kitten. Yeah, your big Boombi is in the way here. Yep, let's put that over there. So Watch where you're swinging that thing, Mr. Officer. Oh, yeah, you're so cute. Okay. Mom, why you gonna talk like that? Because there's baby talk. So this is gonna be for your jar, both of them, all right? So leave that out. You're gonna need for your sentiment, you have a lid. And I will tell you, when we designed this card, we went off of a sample, right, that we had. And it was this small. And after we were done designing it, we decided to do a wardrobe change because we wanted to see less designer paper on the top and the bottom. And we wanted to see more of this and this. Okay, so what we did is we cut your paper a little bit bigger than what the sample is. So you might notice that. Like, not everybody will notice that, but some will. So like when you look at this gold piece here, it is bigger than, so it's the same size as the red, right? So we made everything just a little bit bigger, okay? So then this one is, there's a little flap on the side. That's where the gold is gonna go. And the red gets matted on there, okay? So that's the right side. And then you've got another mat that's crumb cake. Hi, what's up? You're so cute. Mom. Oh my gosh, you're stepping on my paper. You're wrecking it. Stop. Oh, Tigger. Mom, what do you want from me? I got big feet. Okay. You're crushing stuff, buddy. Yeah, so what? It's just paper. They make more of it every day. Okay, that's what you say. So that's your left side. And then you have, we went with a full mat for on your inside, a red mat. Okay, and then eventually, like this is going to get glued down here, and it's your flap going this way. And then this one gets glued on this side, right? And it's your flap going that way. So this is what we got. We need to cut some paper though. So this is a flap this way, and then a flap that way. All right. So let's see here. Sarah said, I don't think they are live as she has finished the games and is making cards now. And Sarah said, you might be a little behind maybe, Sarah. Okay, so let's grab this one. So this is the same card kit. And we need our white strip. And then I'm going to put this one together another time later on. We just need that, all right? So I'm going to put this stuff back in the envelope. And we need to cut designer paper though. So in the tutorial though, we've got the right measurements. This DSP back here is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So you got to come over here to your paper pile, and you're looking for the really pretty poinsettia one, which is this one. Okay, you're going to need both sheets. Okay, then, not to confuse you, but this is probably why I wanted to do the other card first. This piece right here has your red polka dots on the back. Okay, the red polka dots are what are used on this card, but the flowers are used on this card, right? So we got to be careful that we cut the paper correctly. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough paper left over. So I think that's why I had it in my head. Oh, I'm going to do the blue one first, but that's okay. So let's talk about this first. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So yeah, yep, Shirley, you get 6 card kits. You're going to get 2 of each one. What you see that I'm doing is what you're going to get. 2 of each, and there's 3 of them. So you're going to cut here 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So this could be your envelope flap if you want it to be, by 3 3/4. So those are scraps though. So this piece is what fits on here, right? Okay, so 3 3/4. But you need 2 of them, right? Because we've got 2 scoops. We've got 2 cards. Okay, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Perfect. So that's for our second card. Now, not to confuse the system here, but I'm going to cut the paper for this card so I know that I'm good. This is 4 by 5 1/4, just like we did on the first card, right? So we're going to cut the 4 and then the 5 1/4. So is there a direction to this paper? Not really. No. So we're going to do 4 first, and then 5 1/4. Okay. So that is for this card right here, but you need 2 of them. Okay. So let's save that because we're going to need this paper for the card that we're currently really working on. So we're going to do 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so we worked a little ahead, right? So that goes with this last card. Now, for this one, what happens, we're going to grab this paper here. What happens is this red's going to go on here. So it's just a 1/4 sheet of paper, right? And then it's a mat for it. And this little flap, I call it like a little arm, it actually goes underneath here, right? And when you hold that like that, you get an idea of how much designer series paper goes here and here, right? And when you put this one here, goes over the top, you get an idea of how much is peeking out, right? So you've got this much here and that. So when you look at this, you might think, oh, this strip is going to be okay. It'll work. It will work on the left side, but it doesn't quite cover up on this side. Now, is anybody going to ever notice that? Maybe not. Is anybody going to ever care? Maybe not. Maybe, who knows? But so you could, if you're going to have these 2 little strips left over, they're at 4 inches, you could potentially use them. But I will say you might notice it more because actually what I didn't put in here was this white piece of paper. So this actually is going to go there. And then this, yeah, you probably wouldn't even notice that. And then this little guy is going to go here. So your call. If you want to utilize those 2 little scraps and use them and not care about that, great. But we did know that you have these 2 pieces left right here, okay? And if you use them, what you're going to want to do, you're going to need one for certain. You're going to cut it at 4 inches. This goes to the scrap yard. And then this is at 2 inches, so you're just going to cut it in half at 1. Right? So then this is a little bit taller. And you'll get one for the top and the bottom. And I'm just going to do that because that's really what we had intended to do, is use this piece. You don't really have anything left over for your envelope flap for that, from that piece of paper. All right. So these 2 pieces are going to go for my other card that I'm going to put over on the side here. Okay. So I think we're good on that for now. All right. So let's do a little stamping, a little stamperooing. So I have to clean these though because I just went from, oh man, just a little wet spot there. I went from blue ink and then I'm going to a different color ink. So I do highly recommend cleaning your stamps in between going between colors. It does help keep your ink pads clean. All right. And I think I have that. Okay. So for this, if we pull the jar is in pecan pie. All right, so let's pull the pecan, and it's the same concept. You have 2 jars that you're stamping on this piece of paper, which is in the top envelope, and you want the bottom of the jar to be at the short end, like this, okay? And then you have a sentiment, which is a skinny little sentiment strip, right there. And I have May Your Heart Be Filled with Joy. And that's in pecan pie. Good. And then this one here, same thing. So then the inside uses that other sentiment, and we used real red for that. And, oh, there's a little fuzzy, there it is, okay. So the last color here is the real red. And you're going to use the ornaments now, are going to be hanging down. I see Rosie from the Jetsons in the jar. Yep. And these are going to hang down from that. Okay, and you're going to do it on both of them. Good. Now on the inside, we're not going to worry about anything. Then we do have, well, I meant like a focal image. So then though you have the white. But what happens is you're going to have this and this like that. And now you can stamp your sentiment. Last night I had somebody that didn't put those there and they stamped a little high and it just barely fit on there. So when you put the designer paper there, it's going to help you stamp a little lower so that you don't stamp up too high, right? But you got two of them. Remember, there's 2 scoops of Raisin Bran. So we're going to stamp that like that. Okay. Think that's it for the stamping. So, well, hello, honey bunches of oats. Oh, don't want any love. Okay, bye. All right. So what we could do, I'm going to put this off to the side. We're only making one at the moment. We're going to glue the white onto the red mat, like so. Okay. Now you have 2 options for this. Well, first burnish it. There and there. So we could have made this a little bit longer, but I believe this is, it's just the way that the mats worked on paper. So there's a flap. You can glue this behind the red, right? And when you put it on here, it's going to indent, right? So you're going to see a little bit of a margin here. The other option you could do is glue it onto the crumb cake and have it flush here and flush there, right? So I'm going to go with that option. You could do either one. Neither one's wrong. But you're going to grab some liquid glue and put it on your little overhangy flappy thing here. Right? So this one gets centered top to bottom on the left side. And I'm going flush on the right. I'm sorry, left. Right here. If you need to get your ruler out and measure it, definitely can. So it's less than a 1/2 inch. So that's good. Oh, here comes Honey. Honey, I saw you trying. Okay, so I'm going to glue this side then also centered top to bottom and flush now on the left side. Okay. If you need to, grab the ruler. It's about 1 inch and yeah, it's close enough. It's really close. All right. So all we did was glue this side and that side. So I mentioned a little bit earlier, we did a wardrobe change. We wanted to see more of this size. So you're going to see a little bit less on that. Now that's here. We can glue our inside in. Oh, there she goes. Oh, I probably would have glued the designer paper next, but wasn't thinking about it. These 2 pieces go on the top and the bottom. Oh, they're good. Okay. A little glue on them. Okay. So that one, as long as you're 4 inches, you're good. Should fit really nicely in between there. And then this, oh, snap, crackle, pop. Not good, not good. All right, have you guys ever done that before? It's okay. So, relax. I'm a professional. How am I going to fix this? I'm going to get a paper towel. And we're going to blot some of it off of here. And then we're going to grab our ink eraser. Don't hit your ink, though, because your ink will smear. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Oh, hello, big boy. We're going to let that dry for a second. All right, so then this one gets glued. Guys, it happens to everybody. Why are you digging in the garbage, buddy? I don't know, Mom. There's toys in there. Okay, let's see which side. That looks good like this. So this one's going to go on the front here. Like that. All right. Then, let's talk about this. Last night, I explained to everybody that we cut this size, the same size as the red, and that the red should have been a little bit less and the crumb cake should have been a little bit less. But everybody last night was completely fine with the margin the way it was. So just know when you glue this on here, it's proportioned correctly in terms of the sizes, but like there's just a bigger red mat. And everybody was cool with it, so we let it be. Nobody cut theirs. But if you don't like seeing that much of a red mat, all you need to do is cut off, like if you want to see like that much, right here and here, before you glue this crumb cake piece on, you got to trim it down a little bit. You need to cut off, I think, 1/8 of an inch on this side and 1/8 of an inch on the red side. And then you need to trim the crumb cake down, and you would need to trim the crumb cake down. Okay? But again, everybody was like, yeah, we're good. We don't care. Like, we like it just the way it is. Don't need to make more work for ourselves. So with gold foil paper, I don't like to use liquid glue either because it seeps through and it raises up the paper a little bit and you see it. So I definitely do use tear and tape. It's the flattest adhesive. And what happens is then you don't have any wiggle room though. So once you start to put this down, you got to go for it. So we're going to center this so that you have the same red margin all the way around. I like something like that. And then this now go right onto the crumb cake. So for those that, again, don't like as much red border showing, you could have trimmed the red on 2 sides, and then you would have trimmed the crumb cake on either the top or the bottom, and then this end, right? But the way that it's currently cut for you, it looks perfectly fine, like this too. Hello, Chris Niebaum. All right. So it's sticky here. Hi, handsome. I know. Look at you. So I've got this adhesive eraser, and now that it's dry, I can take my adhesive eraser. You can see where the glue is. It's leaving little schmearies, but just keep working at it. And see, there's a big glue ball booger there. Eventually, Tigger, you're being bad. You're being naughty. You're gonna fall off of there. Mom, you're not paying attention to me. I want your seat. Hi. Oh no, you're so cute. Did I say stop petting me? No. All right, you guys, the adhesive eraser does the trick. You can come on the chair. Oh my goodness, kitten. There you go. Yep, we can share a chair. Yeah, we can share. There. All right, so that's back and amazingly good, except for that one spot right there. You can feel it with your fingers usually. All right, good deal. So that's gonna go like this and like that, okay? Then we have our jar, and you're gonna have to do the same thing that we did like on the first one. You're going to punch out the bottom, right? Just like this. Don't worry about your lid at all. It's not meant for you to even worry about it. And cool. So I don't need those white lids. And then this is garbage. And what should happen is there was a little pecan pie lid. And with the ornaments, one of the things that we did is we took the Stella pen and smeared the ink around, and it made the white area pink, where you kind of made it. So the Stella pen will help it bleed. Just like that. Cool. Oh, you found your blankie and you're so happy. Okay, so grab your mini glue dots, and then what we're gonna do is connect the dots here. No, we're gonna connect the lid, just like I did on the last one. And we've got it so our ornaments can breathe, if they need to breathe. And then grab a few more for the jar, and then the lid. I got another little piece right there. That's gonna be the perfect size for the cover. Okay, so then this is going to go near the top and centered left to bottom. Left to right. Ooh, you tell I'm tired. All right. Then you have this little sentiment strip. Now the one thing you have to be super careful with this is any part that hangs over, you got to make sure you don't have glue on it, okay? So there's ribbon, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut about 5 inches. Something like that. And when you cut that now, you're going to cut it right down the middle on the short edge. Be careful not to get some jaggedness, you know, keep it nice and smooth. One of these sides is going to go for this card, and the other one will go for the other card. So right now it's too thick the way it is, but when you cut it in half down the middle here, it's perfect skinninesses. So there's the one, and then you're going to grab tear-in tape, and then one can be waiting in the wings. It's going to be, you want to make sure it's right there. So you might just put this label there, and you want to make sure that your ribbon doesn't go over the edge. Early on, you dropped an open real red ink pad face down, and of course on the hardwood. Oh no, did it stain it, or is it okay? I hope it didn't stain it. So I'm going to put this right about, oh, there's just a very shiny side, right? Make sure that's facing up. I'm starting right here, and I'm going to go up and down and all around. And before I finish, I'm going to just test this to make sure when I put this here, I don't have any part that's hanging over. Nope, good. Now the tear-in tape can go down to help hold that. And we're just going to trim our tails while it's still up in the air. Any little ribbons that are hanging off the edge, grab them too. And then this, I'm going to do this one flat. So we're actually going to pick this off. And we'll continue on with more tear-in tape right here. Okay. And then this is going to go right underneath the jar. And I've got it set up so it's hanging out just over the edge of the red. Okay, and then our ribbon's going to come up and over. Now, with this, you'll see a little bit of gold hanging out at the bottom. Now, with my card, a lovely red on the floor. Oh, that's sad. Oh, but at least as long as it's lovely. So here you don't see any gold, but because we made this a little bit bigger, you get to see the gold peeking out. Very cool. Okay, my jar is crooked, but otherwise I'm good. This is where you can still rearrange it, and then when you open it up, like that. Very cool. Very nice. Okay, so on this one, gold gems. So I've got a big and a small, a big and a small, and a big. And those are all from that shiny, sparkly, sweet, the sequins pack here. Good. Okay. Now you guys still have one more to make, right? So you should have everything situated and ready to go for this other card to make whenever you have time. You want to get that done. But this is more what it's going to look like. Now, this is where it's important if you center it top to bottom. You can see I don't have mine centered top to bottom because you can see more of this designer paper here than you can see of it here. I can live with it. I think it'll be okay. Okay, very good. So that is our second card. And we're going to roll right into the last card with a frog. All right, so this is the last one. And it's very similar to the first one with the blues and the reds and the olive. All right, so the card looks like this, and we've already cut one of the designer papers, but we have to cut the other one. So it's 1.5 by 5 1/4, and it uses this more, the secret, with the little, I call it the little bubbles. They're little circles. So you only need one sheet of that though. And from over here, if you guys want to do your envelopes, that would be really pretty on an envelope. That could work on an envelope. That one could. and that. So you have 4 envelope flaps here, right? That you could save for your envelopes. And then on this card, you can't use that, but you could use the blue bubbles. So let's grab the trimmer here. And it was 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. So what I'm gonna do is 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 is 3. So I'm gonna cut it at 3. That could be an envelope flap. And then it's 5 1/4. So this is for the scrapyard, and then flip it back and do 1 1/2. I see Rosie from the Jetson was a band on a bender. She looks, she was, yes. So I don't know if everybody can see that, but I can make it so everybody sees your comment. All right, so this is what we need for this card. It's 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then let's grab here. So you'll need another skinny sentiment strip and an inside. All right, so that was the bottom card. So let's put this in here and one of those. We'll save that for later in life, an investment in our future for putting another card together. And then this one has this piece of white for both of our jars. We need that piece and that piece. Okay, so we'll need to grab back this and we gotta clean up our jars. Or if we would have done both blue cards right off the bat, we wouldn't have had to clean them in between. Okay, so we are done with that. And I don't know if I used that one, but I did use this one. All right. Okay, we're all staged and ready to rock and roll here. Okay, so we need the Secret Sea ink again. And we need to do the jar. And then stamping. Now you guys have the drill, hopefully. The bottom is on the short end, and the bottom is on the short end. And then for this one, it's better, or we found it easier to do the outline, which is this one. Okay, I was like, make sure I do the right one. This one. Yes. Okay, so we're doing, this is a 2-step stamping. You got the blue and then you got your gingerbread dudes. So you were going to put this in here first. It was, the girls found it easier to do this darker one first, because you can see the blue really good. Okay. And then on this one, may your heart be filled with joy. Oh, here comes Honey, bunches of oats. Ready to knock down my water glass. I can see it already. There we go. So we're gonna put you right there. Honey, what's up, baby girl? Becky Gandolfo, I think of you because you always say baby girl. Or she's coming this way. Hello. Nothing like just going right over the top of me, huh, girlfriend? All right. And then on the inside, on the white, we've got wishing you the sweetest Christmas. Okay, so we're going to do that in Secret Sea. Honey, you're blocking my light, girl. It's okay, Mom. Okay, so we got this one. So if you are sick of these sentiments by now, you could always pull in whatever other sentiments you really want. Okay, so then it's the pecan pie that needs to get pulled in again. We only used 5 different colors for these cards. Okay, so we got pecan pie, and it's for the jars in here. So make sure you get, there's a lot of solid surface with these guys. So ink that up really good. And you're gonna hover over the top till you get it all situated exactly where you want it. And then go for it. Oh man, I missed a little spot right there. And the ink is still on there. So what I'll do is I'll hover over the top, and I'm only putting pressure on the right side, nowhere else, and I got that ink to transfer onto there. So that is a trick. If you guys are stamping and not all of the ink transfers to the paper, go back and get it off the paper. So I'm going to press a little harder there now this time. Go right like that. Okay. Shirley, you said gave me a total. Lucky she walked past the ink pad. Yeah, she walks a tightrope, that little lady does. Okay, so that's good. Then I think that's it. So this ink pad is definitely not as colorful as my one upstairs. That one is a lot more robust and bright, and then this one needs to potentially get re-inked, it looks like. So they're a little bit lighter of cookies. We didn't bake them as long. These cookies got baked a little. My dad would love those cookies because he likes them when they're a little bit darker. I'll email. So yeah, so Shirley, if this is the only class you're good at getting, the total is $46 for this class. And you could send money electronically. I do Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, check, cash. People mail me cash in the mail, you guys. They do, and it's okay, and it gets here. So that's it for the jar punch. And this was part of the bundle from Sweet Jars, okay? So this was a stamp set then by itself, and then you could mix it with that punch. Okay, so you got that ready to go. And for this one, we stamped a little bit of paper down here. So if you go back to the scrapyard, there was a piece here. And if you got anything else though, like let's say you want to get any other classes from me, Shirley, I can mail stuff together and consolidate shipping. I've got lots of other classes coming up. And so if you look on my website, and I don't have my thing here anymore, but just really quickly I'll show you. If you go to my website, which is cardsbychrisb.com, and you go to my events calendar for December, you can play around in here and see I've got other classes coming up. And I have kitted classes that we could consolidate, and then you save on shipping. And Kathleen Ketterman doesn't have her total yet. That's interesting, Kathleen. I sent you an email. I'm almost positive I sent you an email. You'll have to double check all your spam folders. And, oh, so this is 4 inches. So let's, oops, I didn't mean to, oh gosh, I got into the gluing both of these now. All right, well, we're going to glue both of these. So let me grab the green. That. Okay, and then this guy goes on here now. I'll put that right along the bottom. Okay, and then I didn't mean to do this other one, but since I got glue on that, I'm gonna just do this inside piece here. So you guys, I've mentioned about a cruise, a Stampin' Cruise with you about 2 weeks ago. I've got a cruise line and a cruise ship picked out, and the coordinator is helping me figure out if the conference room is available. So that is going to be set. It's looking for in the summer of 2027. So fun stuff. Fun times ahead. Right, so now you're going to take and burnish this edge. Chris Niebaum, you would be my 4th person to get this class. So I'm gonna say, if nobody else registered for it before you, Chris, yes. But if somebody registered, and I like going to my emails now, if I go into my emails and somebody had messaged me prior to like 8:30 and they asked for it, then I would have to say that I'd honor their request. So I will figure that out before the night is done, and I will let you know. But ultimately, I had 4 left going into class, and I know Carmen got one, Shirley got one, and Deanne got one. And there are 4 left. Okay, so there's that. All right, now we've got these 2 pieces here. So glimmer paper doesn't always work the best with liquid glue for me. I like to use, what cruise line? It's Royal Caribbean. I've got a picture here in case anybody's really wanting to know what we're looking at. I took a screenshot of it. It was in here and here and here. Oh, okay. It's not that one. I think we're looking at this one. The Voyager of the Seas, and I believe it's Royal Caribbean. Yep, Royal Caribbean. I'm looking at July 30th through August 6th of 2027, leaving out of Seattle, Washington, going to Juneau, Skagway, Endicott Arms and Dawes Glacier, and then Victoria, British Columbia, and coming back into Seattle. And I was looking at this one too, the Quantum of the Seas, but that date is taken. So July 30th was actually my first choice. So hopefully my first choice is available. So I put tear and tape on the one side, and then what I'm going to do is attach the glimmer. So you guys, as soon as I hear back from my girl, if that is available, I am going to start the ball rolling on getting the contract signed and getting all the things done. So Chris said, I don't see my email either. So that's really interesting. You guys, I'm going to take a moment here. And so when you guys tell me a little bit of that, it kind of was like, well, how is that even possible? So because Chris, I'm going to look for you. Registration 2:58 this morning. I messaged you. Thank you so much for registering for the stuff, right? So I have yours 2:58 this morning. And then Kathleen Ketterman, yours was December 2nd. I messaged you at sometime I don't know, but yours is here too. Kathleen, I have your registrations right here. Thank you so much for filling out. It's done. I got it. I promise you, if you guys filled out the registration forms, I did them. I was a busy little bee these last couple days. So Diane Bogenhagen, who also I emailed her at 2 something this morning. She didn't get the email. I had to call her and resend it to her. So you guys, you're going to have to double check all your different spam folders, junk folders, wherever the folders are that are hiding my emails. So the little gremlins are taking my emails and not giving them to you. But, so we have Royal Caribbean. A cruise with you would be awesome. Oh yes, you know it. You guys, and if you know Patty Bennett, I got to talk to Patty Bennett a little bit at backstage. She has done a cruise for a number of years, and she said that she would be willing to talk to me to tell me the ins and the outs on how to do the stamping part of a cruise. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're just gluing this onto here. Right? So Old Olive, Secret Sea, Real Red. Really goes good. I got my email just dropped a bunch into my junk mail. Something weird is happening to my email, but you found it. All right, Chris Niebaum, I need you to find yours too, right? So what you guys are going to want to do is grab about 8 inches of ribbon. So I'm going to cut one for this other card, and then we're going to cut one here. And what you do is you fold it in half. Okay, so fold it in half, pinch it on the fold, and you're going to take your tag here. This is a retired tag. It's from a die set from last year. I can't remember what the name, Gold and Greenery, Season of Green and Gold. But there was a double bundle in there. So you're going to take and just push this through from the top and push it down. Okay? And then up like this. And put your tails through it. Now, Marilyn Durbin, I sent you your total too. You had sent me what you wanted. You were like one of the second last people that I messaged before I went to bed. So it was stupid early. You probably were thinking, wow, she got up early and worked on emails. Nope. I don't get up early and work on emails. I stay up late and work on emails. I couldn't get up early maybe if I needed to. If it was life and death, I would, but I had to today because of my foot. But bleh. All right, that's red ribbon we got. We talked ourselves through that. And then grab your dimensionals. Oops, again. I'm going to put these on the back of our tag here. Almost sounded like beer here. Now you know what I'm thinking about. All right. I had a hard time with it, but I can do it. I'm going to put it a little crooked. Normally I like my things up and down, but in this case I think I can handle it. I'm moving down a little bit so that I have room for my ribbon up there. And I can do it. So I've got a little angle going on here, a little angle going on here. Life is okay. We can handle little angle dangles. All right. Don't lose your little jar lid here. We need that for that. Okay. So grab your scissors and trim the tails here. You found it. See? Ask and you shall find. Right? That's usually what happens. Okay, and then this one. So anybody else? Do we need to show anybody else the email I sent out this morning? All right. So you guys know the drill by now. You're going to put a little dimensional on half. Connect your lid if you like that look, right? You might not like that look, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. And then we need a little side action here for more dimensionals. Cut a little bit right like that. And that can go on our lid to help with the rest of the popping up here. Pop it up, pop it up. And then, got that. So this little guy is going to go right about here. And something like that. And then we'll move him up a hair. Yeah, I have a hard time with this like crookedness going on, but that'll work. Okay, but you only need a dimensional on the end and the end. I said, oh, you already sent the money. Good job. Yay. So I'll be honest. I had a foot appointment and then I worked on my computer from 9 o'clock until 12:30. And then Mom got here and Kelly got here at the same time. Mom is helping me with all my Christmas cards. So we were working on Christmas cards today. So I wasn't in my email all afternoon. So if anybody sent me anything really this afternoon, I really haven't seen it. So I can't be in my computer all the time, you guys. I wouldn't get other things done. So I'm just making sure this is straight across the bottom there. So something like that. Okay. Good deal. All right. I sent you money. Oh, so I went to your class at Backstage. Very interesting. I was in the back, so you probably did. I didn't see you. You should have stayed after and come up and said hi to me, Marilyn. I was hoping to run into you. You know, as small as it was like you ran into people all the time or you didn't run into people at all. So I've got green and gold. I got gold in the middle of the flowers, right? The little gold gems. And then I put some green ones on the label. Okay. Good deal. I don't think that very first card, I grabbed ribbon for it. So what we're going to do, so these are an investment in my future for later in life. I've got 5 envelope flaps and I think, oh, it's too bad I couldn't connect them to make an envelope flap. The sad thing is I was up at that time also. Oh, yeah. I don't want to be up that late tonight. I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh. I can feel it in my eyes. All right. So this one's my investment in the future for later. And that. And then this one is my investment for my future. Put those cards together later. But we need 8 inches for that other card. So let's get you. So if you're going to take these cards with you somewhere and you don't necessarily remember to bring the ribbon, you better cut your ribbon and put it in there so that you have that. Okay, good deal. So that's set. All right, let's look at what we got here. We got 2 that are very similar and then 1 that is very different. And those are glued in. So these are the more similar ones because that's the patterns of the paper, the designer paper colors. All right, so that's good to go. Oh man, it's gonna fall. Okay, and then we have this guy. Right? It's a little different. Again, because I didn't put the gems on any of mine. I figured that you guys know how to put gems on, and I showed you the card sample. So this is our joyful Jar of Joy game night. Yeah, Kim said she was snoozing away. See, you have your t-shirt on. Yeah. So this is the first time I've worn it, Marilyn. And like, I'll take my shirt off here so you guys can see what's going on. I'm not going to take all of them off, but I'll take this thing off. So this is the shirt. It was Vegas, baby. So we got these shirts for, and there's like a cowgirl, right? There's a cowgirl. So that was the first time I'm actually wearing it. I washed it, and today's the day that I put it on. And then I didn't even get to look at it. But how you were really observant, Marilyn. The fact that you caught that little hat there, I bet. And then we got our cowboy hats here. So yeah, this is the one that I picked. Yeah. Yeah, so, well, hello there, little lady. Yeah, no. So, that's where that goes. Okay, and then I messed this all up, but that's okay. So, all right. We did good. I got hair everywhere now, but that's all right. So I knew that was going to happen. We have here, so Michelle Foran says, Susan and I had fun making, I gotta look at my glasses here. Making your own version of the first card and playing along tonight. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. Very good. Okay, Susan she likes all 3 cards. Perfect. And Shirley said she'll PayPal as soon as you have a total. Perfect. I will tell you where to PayPal it to, because I have 2 different email addresses. I use one for PayPal, and I use my other for emailing, like correspondence for emails. So yeah, just hang tight. If you don't hear from me tonight, though, Shirley, do not stress. I know so many people are like, well, I don't like to owe you money. Well, you guys, it's okay. Like it's all right. Don't stress. Don't ever feel like you have to have that stress because of me. Just wait for me to tell you, and then I'll definitely get to you, and I'll tell you how much to send. Okay, so I gotta grab my computer, and we're gonna do some door prizes, and we're gonna do the drawings for class for the November stuff. Okay, so, but I think at this moment, Pat's mother's hello. All the card kits for this class now are consumed. I made 48 of them. 3 of them were used last night in Lucky Hand, and then we had 4 left going into class tonight, but all 4 of them, I believe, are all counted for. So let me go grab my computer, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang tight. Honey, hi baby. All right, so let me grab this up, and I was gonna do a few door prizes for people who did this class with me on top. So what I'll do is I'll pull more from the class registration, and I'll see how many were on the other door prize thing. But I do need to add into my spreadsheet here. We had Deanne Dawn and Kelly's hair on here. So at Deanne Dawn, we're going to add you real quick. Carmen Melendez. Shirley. I don't know if I know officially how to spell your last name, but I'm going to put Shirley. If you win, I'll know it's you. And then for now, I'm going to put Chris Niebaum's name in. And if I find that somebody else registered before she did, then Chris, I'm sorry, I would have to give it. I feel like I need to give it to the person who said yes first. So, but I'll put your name in for now, and we're going to do, so there are 45 people that did Lucky Hand with me. And so I'm going to put 45 into the random number generator, and I'm going to pick a few. And I also have Leslie McMinn. You already have a prize coming for a consolation. Then I also did, let's see how many people. There were 31. So I'll do 2 from the raffle, so from the door prize, and I'll do 3 for the other. So we'll have 5 total then. How's that sound? I hope that sounds good. So let me go back to game night. And I got my pen and my paper ready. And I'm going to bring in the random number generator. I said 45. And we're going to show you my camera, my phone. And we're going to put 45. Drum roll, please. Okay, 45. 37. So I'm going to pull all of them first. 37. Oh, man. 26. And then I like to go out, come back in, put 45. Number 6. Okay, so these will be the 3. Now, let's see who they are. So number 37 is Christina Bernards. Yay, Christina. And then we have 26 is Sherry Stewart. And this is just the order that I wrote your guys' name down in my spreadsheet. Sherry Stewart. And number 6, way in the beginning, is Kelly Gibson. Now, here's the deal. I don't duplicate winners, though. So Kelly Gibson, you, if I'm not mistaken, won one of these. I think you did, if my memory serves me correct. So Kelly Gibson isn't going to get a door prize because she won a master prize, right? We like to have as many people win as possible. So we're going to hit generate again. Number 25, right back up here, is Miss Mary Lemke. Good job, Mary. Quite contrary. You probably hate that. All right. Then we're going to go to the door prizes. So now the 5 people that won door prize, the master prizes, and then these 3, they can't win again. So we're going to go in here And I have, let's see here. There are 31. So this now is people that aren't necessarily signed up for class that filled out the door prize form. And 31, and we'll pick 2. Oh, 26. And it's Barbara Rudolph is 26. All right, good job, Barb. And we'll do another one here. Number 15. Kelly Gibson. Oh my goodness, Kelly Gibson. You need to go buy a lottery ticket. Number 17. All right, Aunt Patty. Number 17 is Pat Bischoff. All right. Good deal. All right, you guys, let's do one more just for good measure. Let's see who else is. Number 10, Sue Esworthy. All right, so number 10 will be Sue Esworthy. Perfect. All right, so we have it. So we have, I think we're done with this now. We had our 5 winners. Kimberly Snow, Rosie Prouty, Mary Lemke, Kelly Gibson, and not Leslie McMinn, but we did a showcase showdown. It was Kathleen Ketterman. Yay. Okay. So they won the master prizes, and then door prizes go to Leslie McMinn because she got a consolation. Honey. And then Christina Bernards, Sherry Stewart, Mary Lemke, Barb Rudolph, Pat Bischoff, and Sue Esworthy. Yay. Okay. Then I pulled here. She's playing with the magnets on my fridge. I see what you're doing. I have some Star Wars Lego figures, and she keeps knocking down their swords. Okay. Yay! Yes, Kelly, go get a lottery ticket. So every month we do different challenges, and one of them is called a monthly creative challenge, and you can submit as many cards as you want. I'll put your name in every time, and you just have to make sure you use Stampin' Up! Products that are current, and let us know what things that you've used, honey. Honey. Hey. No. Oh my gosh. This is what she had. It's the Star Wars dude, right? So she found this little guy's, his little cape here, and it's dark helmet, I think, right? So I have these, you guys, I like Legos, like these little minifigs like this. And so, oh man, you're not even looking at me. Sorry. I mean, you were looking at me. So I was showing you. So she gets this little cape, and she was eating his little cape. And so that's what she goes after. Okay, so the monthly creative challenge, we had 40 different submissions. And so if you go to my Cards by Christine Facebook page, that is where you'll find these. They're tagged, they're like pinned posts at the top. And we have here 40 entries, and I'm gonna pick 2. And again, now what happens is we don't duplicate names for winners throughout this either. So we wanna make sure as many people win as possible. So we're gonna generate. Number 39 is Sherry Ott. Yay, Sherry. And the second one is number 32, Sandy Coy Emery. Wonderful. Okay, so the monthly creative challenge is, so it's already posted for the next one for December, and you can put in as many entries as you want, and just make sure you call out the stamp sets you use. So we got Sandy Coy Emery and Sherry Ott. Then I have a class challenge every month. I like to know that Bigger Tigger, stop that. He's playing with the other sword, okay? So I like to know that you guys are putting together the card classes that I supply to you, right? Instead of having them sit there and collect dust every month. So once you make your cards from the class, you would normally take the whole class together, and you would, so if there's 4 cards, put them all together and take a picture. Now, if you post them all individually, we'll count it per class, right? So we had 18 of them that got submitted for the November class challenge. So I'm going to put 18 in here, and we will pick a winner. And number 1, wow. Okay, so Sandy Coy Emery won already, so we're going to pick another person. Number 13, oh, Sandy Coy Emery. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm not doing good with the cameras here. So that's Sandy. Number 11, so Kari Dwyer. Yay, Kari. You are the winner for that challenge. And then for top fans, when you go into Facebook, Facebook assigns the let's mail holiday wishes to demonstrator support. Oh, Jay, that's so awesome. Okay, so when you go into Cards by Christine and you post a lot, share a lot, do all that stuff, then you become a top fan. And so Kelly randomly picked, we have Faye Godby, Doris Munson, and Cindy Bassett. Yay. Cool, cool. And then we have, for the mystery card, we had 9 people that submitted their entries for the mystery card challenge. So we're gonna go back here and we've got 9. I'm gonna sneeze, I think. So we're gonna hit generate. Number 1, Tony Shaw. All right. Okay. It's like on the verge. Okay. Tony Shaw is their lucky winner for mystery card. There was no share a recipe, create a card, inspire others class. So we don't have that drawing. And then I have for the VIP is for people in the VIP group that shared my showcase post and video. I will have a half off bundle for you. Number 14 goes to Faye Godby. Okay, so Faye, you can, because this one's, I consider these all like that, no duplicate winners, but the VIP is a different kind of a drawing. So I'll have Faye is the winner for the VIP one here. And then I have some people here that placed orders. I don't want you to see amounts though, so let's go like this. I took everybody who placed orders of $50. If the order was 50 or more, I put you into it. I'm putting you right now into a drawing, and I'm gonna do 2. And what I have, I accidentally bought 2 stamp sets duplicated. Oh, and they fell on the floor. Tigger did this. So I bought 2 extra, because I bought a bundle and then I bought the stamps separately, apparently. So I'll reach out to the winners to see if they have these or not. It's banners, sayings, and friendly foliage. So what I'm going to do is randomly pick. Oops, don't want you. Oops, sorry. Now, I know you guys probably don't want everybody seeing all the monies, but we have, and I didn't mean to print that, but 31. So we got 31 names here. And we'll hit generate. Number 24 and 20. Let's just go like this. All right. Number 24 is Angelique Schaefer. Yay. So Angelique, you still come up as McClendon in the system, just so you know. I didn't do that. All right. And number 18. Sarah Merchant. Okay, very good. So Angelique, if you're watching, I don't know if you still are or not, but if Angelique will get first dibs, you can let me know if you want one of these. And then what I would do is Sarah Merchant, you can have the other one. So yay. Okay, very good, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, so we got that all. All right, very nice. I think we did it. We got lots of winner chicken dinners tonight. And we gave away some stamp sets. We gave away some bundles. We gave away probably some embellishments and ribbons for the door prize winners. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. It's already 9 o'clock here. It's 10 to 9. I know game night always takes a little bit longer because we play games and we make cards. So hopefully it, like doing the cards the way that we did, that we got the 2 group together later on and we got the other one early on, and then you guys can fast forward if you want to. So it's all good. Yes, congratulations to all the winner chicken dinners. So, all right. When I get back to my computer, I'm going to see if anybody else registered for anything. Our goal is to get as many packages shipped out tomorrow as possible. The ones that are not going for certain are, if you're on my team, the Be Happy Stampers, yours are not shipping until Monday. And that is because I have a team gift, a small team gift for everybody coming in on Saturday. And so I want to make sure that I get that in your packages. And then if you're part of the Technique Club class that I do with Rose, we're actually preparing those kits tomorrow. So we know that those classes aren't going to be ready till the weekend. So yours are shipping on Monday. And then the other thing is, there was one other thing. There was one other reason why you're shipping. Oh, I have my team meeting. And so I have the top 20 gifts that are going to be awarded out to people this weekend. And so you might be one of those. If you're in my team and you're in the top 20, I have a cool Yeti water bottle for the top 20 that have earned that. So yeah, so lots of reasons why we're holding some shipments, and then we're going to ship as many as we can tomorrow. So, and if I have a question about your shipment, it's going Monday too, because I'm going to try to figure that out between now and Monday. So good job. Okay, the cats are getting rambunctious. You can see them. Honey's on the chair. That's Tigger. Honey's just hanging there. Tigger is trying to stalk her, I think. Yeah, look at those 2 yahoos. Yeah, my babies. Hunky has been sleeping this whole time, you guys. Probably on one of the chairs over there. So, yay, we did it. All right, I hope you guys had a great fun night. I know Shirley did. She said that she did. And you guys, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. And we will see you live again on, let's see, tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. You guys, Mary Gunn with Craft Roulette is on the show tomorrow night. I am her guest crafter. So I will be live in the upstairs hive because Karen Forward has in-person class here. So if you're looking for a fun, interactive game show that you get to watch me craft on the fly, that's tomorrow night. I'll be live at about 6:30, I think it starts. So you'll have to just go to the YouTube and look for the Craft Roulette show with Mary Gunn. And so I will be there tomorrow night. And then I think I don't have anything until Sunday with the team. And then back at it with a couple classes on Monday and all the good stuff, back at it. All right, you guys. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.